Good morning from Yummy Big TV, and as promised, in the house with me today is Manchester's the big man, John Gray. Thank you, John. Sorry about the timing, but I was a bit late. But
Listen, mate,
right.
I finished work at
I'm going to go straight in, John.
Yeah, and
Don't piss off
took
about-
2 hours to drive
I have
here.
to put the friendship aside today. I have to be professional.
What friendship?
What friendship? How are you being, big man? All right?
Good.
All right. We're going to go straight in. Where was you born?
Yeah, Scotland.
And you moved to Manchester when?
Yeah, well, I was in Scotland, I was born in the Highlands. Then my dad moved around work,
Yeah.
so we went in Nottingham for a bit,
Yeah.
St Anne's, back to Scotland, then Manchester,
What age?
12.
12, John. So, good, big family?
Yeah, good family, yeah.
Good family.
Big family, yeah.
Early delinquency, like getting into trouble from an early age once you... What part of Manchester
No,
did you move to?
no, Hume, innit?
Hume.
The Borings, Crescents, but when we come, what happened is there's an influx from Scotland to Manchester.
Yeah,
So everyone, loads of people went.
yeah,
So my dad worked on a farm,
yeah,
and then he was working in, well, let's take it back. In Highlands, he worked in Bumore Whiskey.
yeah,
Then we got on a farm,
yeah,
100 miles from anywhere in Forfar, beautiful.
yeah,
I learned a lot there, driving tractors at 9, potatoes, picking, learning how to hunt, learning how to cook your own food, learning how to killing a pig, cut it.
yeah,
Yeah, you survival, you're learning things. Shooting at 11 years of age, repeater, 2-2s on wood pigeon.
yeah,
So it's just learning
yeah,
the farm life. But you don't realise it goes into city life.
right,
And for instance, we went wood pigeon shooting once when we had some people, it was either 2-2 repeater, was 11. And when we went, we seen a hare. So I went, shoot the hare, and he went, no, we're wood pigeon shooting today. I said, what do you mean? And there was 3 of them, they're all ballied up, survival gear. He said, no, we have to camouflage, do bait. If you go off your course, the wood pigeons will know. Do you understand me? So where it's called wood pigeon, and then what I learned was, if in life you've got a goal, you stick to that goal.
right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You reached, so that was, you learnt that from Scotland and moved to Hume. at
12 years of age.
12 years of age.
So, my mum and that moved to the Borings,
Yeah,
Crescents, whatever you want to call it. We didn't really call it anything. It was just Hume, yeah. But it was like, I don't know. When you know the families,
yeah,
it was like people said it was infamous, but when we went there, the families, it was brilliant.
yeah.
It was like a.
What is, John, sorry, bull rings? What?
Yeah, no, it's
What
just,
is
it's just
described
no.
as-
Listen,
for
mate.
those in Manchester
I know.
that
Listen,
know,
I'm not
and those
explaining
that
the ins
out.
and outs. You on the concrete?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
in a good way. What it is for an architects with the names of like William Kent, John Nash, and all that. That was the names of the architects.
Right.
So when they knocked old Hume down in the 60s, they built this in the 70s. So like say, and then they built like Moss Side Precinct, say 1976.
Yeah.
So they're building up, because what they're doing is, it's like anything. I think, so you got two, the Borings, because there was like oblong, you know what I mean? And I won't tell you the truth, I loved it. But if you think about it now, it's not good for kids.
Right.
Because you're talking floors up, hundreds of people living in one block.
Oh.
Yeah. But the community was strong.
Okay.
But I'll be truthful, you never seen the police.
No.
No, everyone stuck together. It was a good boat. My other family lived in Gretney Walk, near Moss Side Precinct.
Yeah.
So if any people who know Moss Side, that's next to Moss Side Precinct.
Yeah.
So you've got Gretney Walk, neck behind it.
Yeah.
But the reason I liked it there, I stayed there more, is because you've got Moss Side Leisure Centre. So we like sport.
Yeah.
So you could do your weights there, your swimming.
Yeah.
And when you go in, all the older lads from Moss Side and all that, the proper like lifters, they would take time and go to. It's like a community.
Right.
Yeah. So I like human Moss Side.
So the early, if we go into it in just a small little bit of detail, John, the early delinquency in falling into crime from that age and a bit of young offenders, I remember you telling me.
No, you see, when I moved around Scotland, England,
Yeah.
every school you go to, you're having a fight, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that's where you learn it. So, because remember, Manchester City is a big city.
Big city.
But we're like a new breed coming in. You know, me.
Yeah.
Even though people didn't know that, and I'm not nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're bringing something new to the table.
Right.
And what I mean by that is I'm not taking this the wrong way.
Yeah.
My Highlander blood, I used to like, that was like warrior blood.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's your mindset.
Fair.
You know, if you got a Superman on you,
Yeah.
when you're in trouble, you got the Highlander.
Yeah.
Like we go back in history, where we fought, even the English and everyone. So when I come to England, even though I was talking half English because I've been all over the place, the majority of the people I knocked about were Scottish and Irish. And we had a pub, the Eagle, that was run by Scottish people. Then they're our family, and then the older lads in that society is like, in a good way. Say you go in there, you've got grafters, you've got blaggers,
Yeah.
you've got bubbling squeakers, sneakers, yeah, you've got everything. But they're all the community.
Yeah.
So we was young, so by 13 or 14 we started going in there.
Yeah.
So, and all the lads, and because I'm Bullrings,
Yeah.
I'm Gretney Walk, but not in the middle of my side, but then I went to the school in between Burley High. So mostly Burley High people was mostly Moss Side, Whalley Range and Hume. But a lot of them wasn't in the Bullrings. I was the only rare, there was a few, but you know the way I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I went to Burley High, it was a sports warrior school, really. Because you're talking in the middle of whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it the ghetto. It's the best in the world. So you have like 2 massive football pitches. You have a running track, a full-size running track. You have weights in the gym. You have a full basketball court. You have a swimming pool. So I like football.
No, you didn't.
So when I was in Scotland, I was at Dundee United.
Yeah.
And then what's good when you go to a sporty school, as soon as I went there, I couldn't catch him within a couple of weeks. But the lads,
Centre midfielder.
yeah, centre midfield. But the lads, that's another story because my dad was a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, yeah.
I played on Liverpool Anfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played 25 times on Main Road. I used to train at the Cliff, so really the era was like when Beckham and Giggs and all that was there. But they didn't like us lot playing when we played the old, the older ones.
Yeah.
Because they always had the older school there, they were good.
Yeah.
We was a bit strong-minded.
Yeah.
And that was my temperament. Even Dundee United said, look, John, don't take things personal. You're not going to be a footballer. Calm it down, innit? But when I played in Hume and Moss Side, I'm telling you now, I played at Manchester, played on Man City's ground, Anfield. The lads I played with, they was not as good as them lads.
And they didn't get.
No, they didn't get picked. I'm not
Why?
saying because in life, have you ever watched that stupid thing, that X Factor?
Yeah.
You can get a top singer, yeah, but that don't mean nothing. You're like The Voice. You need a full package,
Yeah.
yeah. But at 15, 16, they said to me, I've got to go on to college or sixth form, yeah, to carry on playing my football. But things happened where the way I lived and work, I like work. So I
we
didn't
could
go
say
back
then,
to football.
Similar to what you're describing, John, with a football, wouldn't it be the same with boxers then?
What do you mean?
That some that are much better than the ones that reach the top, they don't get a look in, or is it?
I'm going to say,
is it on the lines of that? What
no, well, I'm going to say something like my opinion.
Go on then.
Where we grew up,
Yeah.
not many of us went in the ring
Right.
because we was street.
Yeah.
I went once in the ring in Hume, like a red building, and I went in being a kid, right? I won't mention his name, but his initials JE, yeah. When we got in there, no one's in. Yeah? And I'm about 14, 15. And cut long story short, I've gone in the ring messing about. But then they've all come back. What I didn't know is there's some of England boxers. Yeah? And they've been getting photo shoots. So we weren't allowed to go in the ring, you're not allowed. So they've come in, got the hurry up. So at the end of the day, I start fighting them in the ring, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, hey, boxers, I've done boxing.
Yeah.
They're special people.
Yeah.
But it's not our world, that.
No.
Sorry to say. When I was in the box, they started, the English ones, they got knocked over 2 minutes in the ring. And then we went outside, I won't lie to you, because I put it on them all. I went out and it was like a bit of a tip. And I looked for a bar, because I said, well, come out. Yeah, no, cut long story short. And but the geezer who run it come out and he said, listen, are you coming back next week? He said, where are you from? I said, just there, the bull rings. He said, we can control that temperament. But I never ever went back then. But I've got great thingy for boxers, what they do.
All right. So that at that age around 15,
We was footballers, really.
you took like me. I was an all rounder, but it's not about me. JG. So the early delinquency,
Yeah.
for the young offenders,
Yeah.
and the build up to the big one, the life sentence, because you've never really spoke about it before.
No.
I've been. I'm asking you today to go into if you want
Well,
to, if you can,
well,
and the murder itself.
Well, what
so
is
give
it?
us the build up into.
Yeah, well,
how-
I've had a word with my son, because the thing is, someone's died, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got to give them more respect than anyone on this earth, yeah? But the way we're working things now, and that's why I've come here today, because I worked till 2:30 and I drove 3 hours, because your platform is going to help the victims,
Yeah.
the way we're working it.
Yeah.
So if we can help people, what I'll go into later,
Yeah.
where when they get out, they've got a job, they've got somewhere to go, but they can become a probation officer or a psychologist,
Yeah.
or even a psychiatrist. We're trying to get them links.
All right, now,
Yeah.
I've got those questions. Funny enough, I've got them, but that's near the end of what I've got planned, if it goes all according to plan. But John, the build up to your early crime life that lead to the biggest crime of all, a life sentence for you and a murder, and then when I got to meet you in the category, we'll go into that first, but go into what's facts and what's fiction about the life sentence, the murder, but the build up to it, what led to it, and this kind of situations that life can you can fall into, or how was it? Because I've never really gone into it with you.
Yeah, well, we don't go into it with anyone, because when you're true, we keep it all to ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't listen to anyone.
No.
We're not interested in anyone.
Yeah.
We don't hate on anyone.
Yeah.
We don't jealous anyone. Human nature is their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, if they say something I don't like, yeah, and then I see them, that's up to them. Because you've got the way I'm brought up, and I don't know why, if you make a comment, you can die for that comment. So before you make that comment, and you know that, you've seen it in there, didn't you? And people, and if you make a comment, yeah, someone might just do a fickle comment. I'll say something there quick, I don't want to go on to, yeah. You can have a Rolex or look the part. And 20 lads. I've seen a kid come and go to a kid. They're snipe trainers, yeah? Yeah? And the kid is ruthless. But just because he's got prison issue on trainers, people can look at deception. And the kid went, what do you mean by that comment? Because that kid's ready to, put him to bed. I could tell you stories in there.
I've seen you
but
do
then the
something.
kid
Yeah.
has to backtrack. Who's the victim now? Him.
Yeah.
Instead of just, and that's when you're growing up, you've got to keep your P's and Q's. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
It's like, I fought abroad like on the borders of like Russia and all that, yeah. And they've put holes in me and you've healed yourself. What I mean is when you're a survivor, yeah, you don't really get involved in all the nonsense.
Right.
Yeah, anyway, I've gone off track, but
So the big question, the build up, sorry John, the early delinquency and how the build up to the murder and the life sentence, John, because it is a big thing, and that's how I wanted to start this interview.
well, I always like work, yeah, and training.
Yeah.
So if you won't know where it is, but people who know, yeah. I used to get up in the morning from a Gretny walk,
Yeah.
excuse me, and Princess Parkway is near Hart Lager. It's on this side.
Yeah.
So it's the main road going. If you come that way, you can go into Moss Side that way.
Yeah.
It's on the main drag coming from the town. So I used to run down there at 4:30 in the morning, pitch black.
Yeah.
Come round, then as you run down, you come to Waterburn. Then you come to Bonsall Street, you take a left, go down Bond Street, you come to a pub, Henry Royce or whatever, yeah? Then you go into the bowlings. We're on the far one.
Yeah.
Yeah? And my dad, cut long story short, my dad, he was a Liverpool fan. So he's telling me, because of my Scottish, he's telling me the greats about Dalglish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good players, yeah? And in our family, it's weird because you've got Protestant and Catholics. I've never really got involved in religion like that because we always do what we do. Yeah. I just take everyone as they are. I mean, when I was in prison, there was them Catholics and Protestants, and they was both close to me.
Yeah.
Really, really good people.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know what they did and I don't know the politics. That's not my business.
Yeah.
I look at you as a human being. Yeah. And I'm going to say this, and you have to watch what you say. Long as you're not a nonce, hurting kids or women, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't care.
Yeah,
I could tell you things on the wing and it'll shock you. I'm on about people draining blood, yeah? And even that, people could look at that and go, that's a bit snide. But you've got to understand why these people done this. You can't look into why a human being done something.
Yeah.
If someone comes on you... Anyway, cut long story short, I used to do that training, used to get the bowling, and my dad used to tell me how the Scottish players trained. They used to train in the Cop, you know, at Anfield.
Yeah.
And like I said, I played there. So they used to run up and down the stairs, you know, before they got seating.
Yeah.
So I used to run up all the tops of the bull rings, all along, and I'd do all the way along, and I'd go back to Gretney Water. And the one who's with my family, Kenny, he used to work at Stanley Market in Nottingham, near St Anne's. Have you ever heard of St Anne's, Nottingham?
Nottingham, yeah.
Yeah, well, St Anne's. So I was there a bit. I was there a few years. I played for Knox Boys, so I'm close with the Nottingham lads.
Yeah.
Really close. Okay. They're really good people.
Yeah.
So the training come into it, and then because he was doing fruit and veg, 5:30 in the morning, we used to go to Smithfield Market. People know that in Manchester, a big, So back in the day, you'll have like the Lowry's or something there, I think we used to get it off Keith Lowry used to do that. I can't remember, it was years ago, innit? And we used to buy just nearly the out of date.
Yeah.
We'd buy it, then we'd take it back to my mum's. Hey, a funny story, the lifts never worked. So I used to get through the gap, and then you can control it, But years later, that same lift, another kid tried it, and he took his head off. And I done it every day for years. Because in there, we can jump, you're on first, but you get used to it jumping on top.
Yeah.
And if you fall, you're dead.
Yeah.
But that's why when the drugs first hit in Manchester, the heroin come from the dam, I remember. And that's why, because it was perfect there to do it.
Yeah.
But that's another story. And so everything come there. And you're on about, I would never mention anyone, but singers used to come in.
Yeah.
You know, you can imagine.
Yeah.
Because anywhere you come there. But what was great, everyone in Manchester, used to come there, all the lads.
Yeah.
And you won't mind me saying this, right? But you got people like all together, you know, like there's loads of Nathan Quidley, God bless his soul, he's passed away. You got Black Henry now, and you know, and you got Paddy O'Rourke, you had Carrots, they had the Hardwick lads, you had the Moss Side lads. I don't want to mention too many, but a lot. And then we all used to go to the snooker. But there used to be like 30, 40 of us, but we was grafters, you go out earning money. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And everyone was close. 80s. Going into the 90s. But, sorry, I'm jumping on that now. So through the fruit and veg, I used to clean it, then I had a trolley going around the bullring selling it. Because at the end of it, there was an old black geezer, he used to do snowballs, you know, in the summer.
Yeah.
And then someone else used to do something else. There was a van selling food.
Yeah.
Facing the Eagle.
Yeah.
But I was used to that in Scotland.
Yeah.
So I loved all that work. And then I used to go, I'm going on to the taxi ranks when I was young. And I'm not mentioning no names, but you know the older boys, you know, from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I'd sit and play pit pat with them, this free card game, and then I'd see how they was working. Because I like business. And you see them, you know, back in the day like Bush. Because they just do Bush, they're brilliant, best people in the world. And they do it in brown paper, you know, wraps. Yeah. They even showed me little cons where they'd get, you know, like Spudnik, black.
Yeah.
They'd get it from the farm, yeah, cow shit, dry it, cut it, and you see him coming, people buying it. It was, like that platonic thing, where you wouldn't even, and they'd kill the smell.
Yeah.
But people didn't have a Winnie the Pooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But business-wise, I loved it.
Yeah.
And then I was doing lemonade from a young age because of my work ethic. But then something happened. Someone said to me one day, and I don't want to mention the kids' names, but everyone knows them in Manchester, kind of said to me, how much you earning there, on the fruit and veg? I levered him. And it started from there, really. Because I'm thinking, no, it's not happening, innit?
Yeah.
Then round 15, 16, people started getting to know me in Manchester.
Right.
So, yeah. Oh, and then I've hurt someone in a fight. And then, I'd done a few months in Strange Ways, and then I come back out, then they got me, I don't know if I like saying this, but a jeweller's going over and taking the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me on candy, years ago.
Yeah.
So, then back in the day, you do remand over, remand.
Yeah.
So I'm 16, and you see things, in there.
In a ways.
And you start looking, when you see, Strange Ways, this is old Strange Ways. And, and I went in there, and I was on remand over 12 months. Then they give me the short, sharp shot, DC.
Done it.
So they took me 100 odd miles from Manchester, and it was in the winter.
Yeah.
But because of my upbringing, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, when I was in Strange Ways, someone come in and I battered him on K-Wing. So I didn't mean to, but I started running K-Wing.
Yeah.
It's just someone come on us and I levered it.
Because they used to have the daddies of the wings.
Yeah, I don't even want to go into that.
Boston,
But when it was YPs, when we was there, 16 to 21. So if you're going 16, that age gap's big.
Yeah.
But it was strange because the one I put to bed in there, knocked out, he was getting moved on to the cons, the adults. But all the adult lads are up from my side on there. So when you go into church, when he was there with a big shiner, because he'd been spat, he was knocked out, he was in the hospital for ages. Well, you come on me. No, all the old lads said, Joe, to sort him. John, I was saying, nah, leave him. So what I'm saying is, what world's you doing? Because that's happened to him when he thought he was running K-Wing, and then he's gone there and he must think, and I felt a bit sorry for him, because I'm not like that.
Like a younger man as well.
Yeah. But I'll tell you something what happened as well, and it happened a lot, and you won't believe me. Once I've done that, I'm in my cell and the door's open on K-Wing, So I've come out and there's no one there. So remember the old recesses?
Yeah.
So I grabbed me 2 jugs, thought, oh, this is sweet, But someone said to me, he's got a pal, big muscle lad, I said, no problem. It's just the way we are. I didn't even cause it. I'll tell you if I caused it, I didn't cause it. So anyway, we're going around the house now. I'm going to sack it after this. But cut long story short, I thought, this is sweet. So you remember the hot tap, what would burn your skin off?
Yeah.
Well, I filled that. And next, when you just feel something behind you. Yeah. I look behind you, there's a big kid. He went, you hit my mate. But I've got the jug now. I'm thinking, sweet. So I went, yeah, so. And he went, you knocked him out. So I went, yeah, so what are you going to do about it? On my mother's, straight on him. Yeah. So, and he went, did you go Burley? I went, yeah. He went, I used to bike through that. I said, what are you on about? And he just went, I'm no trouble.
Yeah, he's making friends, he's changed around, didn't he?
Yeah, because he thought you could bully.
Yeah, he thought he could.
He'd come in and try and
put
so
it
that's
on you. The early bit of present.
That was 16.
So you was ready.
Then I went to, what I'm saying is the kid that knocked out,
yeah,
his mate, another one, went to that short, sharp shop. DC, it's like an army camp. So he's told people about me.
Yeah.
So these, Yorkshire lads they was running it. Yeah. So when I got there, when they put you in a holding cell and you can see through it, they're all going, you're fucking dead and all that. I'm thinking, whatever. Anyway, we've come out on the gym screw, said, honest, we want to fight you, in the gym. So I said, yeah, well, whatever.
Let's put you on the mat in DC.
Listen, if I told you how they done it, I don't even want to tell you how they done it. Yeah. It was like a murder ball thing.
Yeah, I used to play that as well.
Yeah, but we played that. So it was me and him. Anyway, I was lucky enough, I knocked him out. And instead of bringing the ball back, I brought him. And they went, hey, what are you doing? I said, no, you started this. Anyway, next thing you know, I'm on the top table, so you're eating well. Yeah, it's brilliant. Because you're getting up in the morning, you're running 3 mile, you bred for it, you come back, you do work. It's like the army.
It's like
then you do weights.
The field with the
3 miles, then we do weights, then you go back to work, I'll tell you what happened was, I like food when I'm training. so you can go on the farm. Yeah. So they said to me, the gym people was all right. They used to do all that mad kung fu, jiu-jitsu. So they said, my name was all up, pull-ups and that. Because it's unusual to go in and you can do all that.
Yeah.
It was a shame for some lads because they're not sporty and they was breaking the legs to get out there because it's hardcore.
Yeah.
And but I really loved it. I'm going to say something that's a bit thingy, right? So, so I'm loving it. So I went on the farm because they used to do the milk and that.
Yeah.
So when you go, I could sneak through, do the jug of milk, drink it, and you put it on now.
Yeah.
Because when my mum come and see me, like a month later, I've got like 2 stone of muscle, stone and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you a story about my mum. I loved it. Glaswegian, yes, Glasgow. When I was sat on the table, she walked past me. You know when you got you like fucking this, your prison
short
shirt.
sleeve.
Yeah. No, you pull it up.
Oh, you pull it
and
up.
you like that.
Yeah.
I'm only like fucking 16 on. And she walked past me and she went, I went, am here? She went, oh yeah. I said, yeah, you didn't feed me. You didn't feed me. We're having a laugh. So we sat down and my mum was like, she shrewd, my mum. And I'm just telling the truth here. And an officer come up and he went, Mrs. Gray, can I have a word with you? And she went, yeah. Because when you have the top table, you get all the best things.
Yeah.
And you can pick who's on it. And you get anything.
Yeah.
So, and the officer went, look, it's not John, but he's taking everyone's food and buying it off them, yeah. So they're losing weight and the parents are ringing up. But he's not doing anything wrong because he's buying, because they like sweets and that.
Yeah.
Because what you got to remember is when we was going in there, even though we was the same age, the maturity's a bit different. Yeah. Did you find that sometimes? I'd go in, there was a lot of them, not all of them, but there was pretty kiddish.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't know the world. I mean, I'm not saying we did, but we knew. We knew, I mean, and...
it's just different upbringings at different times.
Yeah, and the way it was just in
I wasn't thinking
because remember,
like
when
how
we
you was
went,
thinking
when we
age.
went there, then you get other people coming there from Manchester. We was one of the first, like Ancoats, Manchester, and we all knew each other, yeah? And, so the moving Manchester people there then, it was like Haverick, when I went there after like 15 years from Cathays to there, they moved all the Manchester and Liverpool lads there because they usually have other lads there. But because there was that many Manchester and Liverpool, there was an influx of us. So we went to Haverick and it was massive. I liked Haverick, but when we got there, the officers didn't know what was happening. Because when you get Manx and Scousers together, and don't kick me in the bollocks here, it's hard for officers to control you.
Yeah.
Because things was happening, the officers were just going, we're not even getting involved. Yeah. They're not used to that or there, that Cumbria.
No.
But I liked it. They didn't want me there after all them years when I got there. They put me straight, it was called The Ship. Anyway, cut long story short, it was over nothing really, a bit of shoplifting and it just starts from there.
So the build up, John, if you want to talk about it, the life
sentence.
Well,
on the life sentence?
And the murder.
Well,
I get the feeling that you might not want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, the reason...
You don't have to if you don't want to, John. If you don't feel like it, because I know it's a very sensitive subject for you.
Well, what it is someone's passed away, and you've got to give him respect. But he would understand as well, because I'm trying to show people how one thing can happen and lead to that. Do you understand me? It can ruin your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one thing in life is if you can save one person in a good way, you have to carry yourself proper. Because when you go and talk to someone and say, look, don't get in trouble, you've got to be a proper person. Yeah. Because if you aren't, they won't look at you.
No.
So anyone who knows me, they know that. Even now, I die for my beliefs. Yeah. You can't sell your soul. Anyone who knows me, I don't care about what anyone thinks. All our families still together. We all love each other. Whatever people think, that's up to them. But we're pro-social people now. We're not in that criminal world. Yeah. Right. But
you've still got your side of the story, though.
Yeah.
For your life sentence
no, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's not my side of the story. I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
But I'm going to cut it down because we'll be here all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to quick in, but it's the truth.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Because
we're doing it if we can save people.
No,
soul.
But you wouldn't do it for no use.
Yeah, I'm doing it for a means
for me as well.
Yeah, I mean,
as everybody else in the world.
Yeah, but what you got to remember is
because it will teach people, John.
Yeah, but by you doing this, you're getting a platform. Yeah, to people.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm saying this, the other media and papers, they're not putting that platform out.
No. It's your experiences, John. You're making amends now in the community, which we're going to get
Yeah,
to.
we all.
But the build up, if you're ready.
No, well, let me. I'll just go to the point and tell you the truth.
Go on then.
Yeah, but it's some of it's long-winded and there was
It's just story.
yeah, but there was corruption, and I don't want to go too deep.
No,
in
you
it.
don't have to.
No. So what's happened is, off Chester Road is Hume, in Hume, So I am round from the pub, We've come down, So my family knew people in this building, So they're in that building, I'm round there, right? I've just gone in there. I don't really drink, but I've had a drink in there, seen someone come out. And as they've come out, I've asked my son, he said, not a problem,
Yeah.
And that's swear, right? So he's come round, he said, Dad, someone's hit me and hit my brother, I'm not even in the building, So I've run round, and as I run around, Lammy, he's my brother,
Yeah.
But he's not really a villain, he's not a villain.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know who's caused the problem, They might have been cheeky to the kid, vice versa, but my people know them in there, I don't.
Right.
And that's why they was in there, So it wasn't like they've just gone in, So anyway, cut a long story short, I've gone in, I've said to him, I've said, who's done it? And they've gone in there, So he's run, all I've seen is back, Because I've not even seen the incident, and I've run in, yeah? Right, let's rewind it, Because this is how we're going to do it, My brother and my son got arrested, yeah? They've not done nothing, And the proof's in the pudding, because we're going to prove it now, yeah? They got arrested and they fast-tracked them and lifed them off, Lifed off within. So what's happened is, someone's changed the statements 3 times, Told lies, said they've seen it, they've never seen it. Because you know how they've never seen it? I was the only one there. I'd done the murder, So I thought they were just getting released. But let's just go on, So let me tell you something, And there's no use fannying here, The police wanted me, For whatever reason, They went over the top, they went personal, And I'm going to tell you some of the things they used to do, But that's why I'm saying don't get involved in criminality. It's not what you believe. You can be proper, but it's the surroundings. No, let me just say it, because it's not about anything. I'm just telling the story. So they've been arrested, and lifed off, Then I've been arrested, So what I've done is, before I've been arrested, I've gone and seen the legal team. And they've said to me, I've said, right, I'm going to admit it, And they said, well, if you go and admit it the way you are, like it's you, like I was, they said they still won't get out. Law is very technical. And if you know about law, it's technical. I've done a bit of law because, on other cases. So cut a long story short, so I'm listening to him. So we've got all different, I'm listening, and they said, you've got to go in, Don't mention certain things like knives and all that, Just go in and you've got to cross-examine people because you know what happened. And it's called points of law. So I was working towards to get them out. I was guilty. I was guilty anyway. So I'm not bothered. I want to get my son out. But you can't scream from the highest mountains. It's called points of law. So they said, we're going to get a barrister from London, I'm not even a gangster, but a top gangster barrister, But in my head, I know what I'm doing. Because I know in a court of law, number 1 court, in Crown Square, even though I'm up for the same murder as my family, you're not allowed to mention that.
No.
It's terrible. So what I'm doing as well for not only the victims, if anyone's going for a retrial, half listen to me or get in contact.
You know the ins and outs.
I don't know the ins and outs, but it's so technical.
How it works.
Well, put it this way. I know what happened, so I was there. So people just told lies. And because my family never said now, the proper, let me tell you something. They try to put a 15-year-old kid away. You're moving into a different...
that life, fakes.
No, but people who does that to get at me, I'm not crying. I'm saying they're going in a different entity. A lot of people might not understand this, and that's why you can't. That's why I've not said it until today. Because what you got to remember is, people, and I can understand it, they'll be looking like someone's died, and you can. But the thing is, if you interfere with your kids or women, yeah, you're gonna, things can come back on you. Yeah, and you don't want to go in that world.
No.
In a good world. Yeah. We know a lot of people in a good way. Yeah. You don't do that. No. You don't go. You don't. So, cut long story short, I'm cross-examining now. Oh, that's what happened. The barrister who's big in London. I sacked him.
John, before, sorry.
No, I'm just saying it. I'm just saying that way. I sacked him, yeah? Because I know I'm going to do my own case on the murder trial.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to cross-examine these people, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's happened is, they don't like that. If you want to do your own case, because barristers they're directed one way. When you're doing your own case, you can say things, yeah? And they'll go, you're saying the wrong thing, but you're getting it out.
Yeah.
Into the jury's head. But we're not asked about me, yeah? We're asked about points of law.
Yeah.
We've already done the art of war before it, yeah? So they didn't even know the solicitor I was doing my own case. There's only a few of us know what we're doing. It's proper on the low.
Yeah.
So what's happened, this is how come they're all together, yeah? Excuse me, they're all together. Because when I sacked him, yeah, the judge, I know his name. It was his first trial, a murder trial, and he's a good judge, but he's a high up one now. You mention any name, me now, prosecutions, forensic scientists, witnesses, anything. I know all the names, addresses, and everything. I mean, through me being a barrister.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah.
I have to get all the information. I could name you now, everyone who was against me, all the prosecution, the judge, yeah. But I don't want to go into that world, yeah? And I'll tell you how they worked it. You're talking 15, 20 murder squad, everything, and they try and put all the pressure on people. So I've gone in. Remember, they've had it all. I know someone's died and apologised, but they've had it all their own way. They blocked the courtroom. No, our family was in on the first trial, and people was just saying the psychopaths, the murderers, all that, yeah? All a load of shit, yeah? But it's one way. Then you got the police, we knew, was mixing with the press, yeah? So they was working together, yeah? And if people think you're high up, I'm not high up, but people thought I was. You get in the government and they're all linking, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm not like fucking a dinglot.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, I know because of this case.
Yeah.
I knew what they do anyway.
Yeah.
Because they've had intelligence on me for 2 years over something, and their guns weren't allowed that.
Yeah.
So we know what they do. Anyway, cut long story short, I've sacked him, and the judge went, "You're not allowed to do that." I said, "No, I am." And you know what he done? He said to the barrister, who's supposed to be like, "But I apologise for Mr. Gray's behaviour." I'm thinking in my head, don't apologise for me.
Off you go, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, and he's like fuming. Anyway, give the lads the due and the strange ways. You know what? Because you've got to do your own paperwork, cross-examine. It's not easy. Yeah. But there's a kid. He's a barrister, yeah. And he's called Andrew. I'm not giving his second name, yeah. And what happened is, when a solicitor's come in Hume, yeah, first one, when we was growing up, they called Lizars, yeah, Robbie Lizar, yeah. There was on Woodcock Square, then they were at Moss Side, Rusholme, and on Princess Parkway. They're into a lot of human rights, really good people. The one who runs it, she helps all the lads. She's a great girl, Pat Graham. I'm going to mention her name. She's a superstar. She's like the buffer. Everyone used it. Noonans, Cheetham Hill, everyone.
Yeah.
We was the first, and we kind of helped him. We helped him. Robert Lizar, he was first, and he runs them all now. They're big now, but Woodcock Square was, and then this Andrew come in. I always remember walking in, the solicitor, and he was there because we used to just go in for a brew. Damien Noon and all that did. They all went in. That's where I met Damien first time at the solicitors, and the great lads. I won't mention from Cheetham Hill and all that. I won't mention their names. Anyway, cut long story short, years later, he come a barrister. And when he knew I was going through that, because they just said to me, if you do this case, yeah, They didn't know what I was up to. If you do this case, you don't have no help. Because usually they give you a little Joey, like to do your running about.
Yeah.
So they didn't have none of that. Yeah. So, but he did out his own back. He sat in the gallery with another one called John. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows all the boys, and he would listen. Yeah. And he'll come and see me. I hope I'm saying the right thing because I'm just saying he's a superstar.
Right.
Yeah. And he'd come and see me down in number 1 court in the cells, and then visit strangers, and he'll go, John, you're the barrister now, yeah? They're going in, the police and everything, into the judge in the back room. You should be there. Yeah? So I said, what do you mean? He went, well, they're making an excuse because you've got to go back to the big house and things like that. You're not listening. So they was going in, yeah, saying, I've got it in paper. Andrew, I've got these written on paper. They said, watch me. I'm delaying it to find the names and addresses of the witnesses, yeah, to take them out. Totally ridiculous, yeah. But this is the tactics to do. Right or wrong, I'm not saying, you know what I mean? So you've got to be there. You've got to be on it. So he come on the paperwork and it's saying lies. He does this kind of tricks. He'll fan here and, yeah. I'm thinking, but I ignored it. You've got to ignore things. So, cut long story short, the first witness I cross-examined, she was called, I won't give a second name, I know everything about her. Name's Caroline Bam Bam, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I'm leading her in.
Yeah.
Because I know who's the witnesses coming up, because I know they're all lying.
Yeah.
There's one who's telling the truth, he went Queen's evidence against me, yeah? Yeah? 5 made statements against me, 3 saying I was a psychopath, lies, and 1 saying he's seen the murder, lies, the other one, and it was all from Partington, I'm going to say it. I've got no problems with any of them, yeah? Yeah? And the one who went, the ones, I didn't know any of them. You know of them, yeah? But the one who went Queen evidence, yeah? He come second after Caroline, the forensic scientist, yeah? So I said, oh, Caroline, I'm working for Points of Law for a retrial for my son. So I said, can you tell us about Lina Marks? Well, before that, I was bigging her up, like bringing her in. Oh, 22 years you've been in the case, haven't you? Oh, you're a great woman and all that. She's going, oh, yeah. Like big sorts. Oh, yeah, 22 years, I'm the best forensics and all that. I'm thinking, yeah. Fucking lied, you cunt, in the first case. I know. I'm not saying she lied, that might be strong. She's changed. They know how to change it. Manipulate it. So when we changed, we told me about Lina Marks. She didn't know this was the same case, the same murder I'm up for. She don't know. So do you know what Lina Marks are, Yummy?
No.
Right, what it is in the first trial, what convicted me son, one of them, she said, when you plunge a knife in someone, yeah? Yeah. And you pull it out, say you put, this might sound horrible, say you plunge a knife in your brain, yeah. You pull it out, you've got all this sinew, yeah. The brain, the blood, the ligaments, muscle. Yeah. So when you pull it out, yeah, and you put it on the side, Lina Marks is on it. It means all the gear. Yeah. So if you just put that on the side, yeah, it's not being put in a sheath or in your pants, yeah. Because if it did, what happens? It wipes. Yeah, no, on the knife. Oh, on the knife. So I knew. I'm going to explain. It got moved. Oh. She said in the first testament it never got moved. Yeah. Because the one who was lying, who told lies on the murder, he said all that and they corroborated it all. And that's what put my son away. Yeah. Because they was saying the knife got put on the side, metaphorically, because there was different things. I don't want to go too deep in it. Yeah, but anyway, cut long story short. So I've let her go. So we called the next witness. Now the next witness is a family friend of my family. Yeah? Yeah, especially my brother. But he's gone Queen's evidence. You know what that is?
Yeah, someone that goes the other way, basically.
Yeah, like a supergrass or whatever, yeah. So he's come up, yeah. But it sounds mad. This is how tricky or sly they are. He's come up, yeah. Now listen to this. He's come up and first of all, he's done a mad rant. You're a psychopath, you're a fucking this, everyone's scared. He's just on a mad rant. I'm laughing. Do you know what I mean? I just leave him to it. Because he's just gone mad in the dock. And then I've said, what did you see that day? So he said, my family was at the top of the road, like 100 metres away from the building, yeah? Because I told them to get away before it happened, yeah?
Yeah.
And this was the proof. It was proof at the end, yeah? But remember, we're having the truth now. So she's just come up and what did she say? The line of marks haven't been moved in it. She's saying it's not been touched. So he's come up and I went, what happened? And he went, you come out of the building, yeah? He said, I come straight to you. They thought they was being tricky, but it was backfiring on him. He said, this is the truth, what he's saying. He's telling the truth here. He said, you was bleeding, you've gone. I've been hit with the hammer, because we had my Mars bar was coming out, yeah? He said, and you were saying, fucking piece of shit blinded me in one eye.
Yeah.
And he's saying, are you all right? Yeah. And as we walked up, my family's gone. And as we walked, because I told him to fuck off. So as we walked up, yeah, they had nothing to do with it. Everyone knew who was there, knew that. Even he knew.
Yeah.
Or he would have said it that day because he went Queen's evidence.
Yeah.
So when we're walking up, I've pulled, no one's seen it, the knife. Yeah, I'm going to get onto the murder in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing points of law first. So we've walked in the park, me and him, and I've turned like that and I've pulled the knife out, a sheath. The knife what committed the murder.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's seen that. Yeah, I knew he did and I thought, shit. So then I walked over and hit the knife. So he's seen it come out of sheath. Yeah?
Yeah.
So the line of marks have been moved. Because I've sheathed it a few times. Yeah? They said they never went in a sheath. That's another story, yeah? But they know how to swing things.
She got
it wasn't about, it was about her. But he's come up next now. Who's heard all that? The jury. Not for me, for me some points of law.
Oh.
So we need points of law to go in paperwork to send to the three judges to get a retrial. And I'm going to tell you, if anyone's doing a retrial on a big case, I'm going to tell you how you get it. Not how you get it.
Just talk about your side.
Yeah. So anyway, he's gone now. And he's walking out going, you're a murderer, everyone's scared of you and all that. He was saying mad things,
You're joking.
He was saying mad things.
Retrial.
And these people are supposed to be proper.
Another reason.
They're supposed to be, I won't tell you, I wouldn't even go down their ways, yeah?
Yeah.
But they think there's something.
Proper in the life that we
No, yeah, I don't want to go into it. I don't, because we're not like them.
Right.
I would people can give me 100 life sentences, I'd never ever say anything about them. Because they selling the soul out. That's what.
So the point.
I've got no problem with him.
Right.
No. So then the witness who lied,
Right.
he's been cross-examined. But the one who said he seen me with a knife, why did he say that? Do you know?
You tell me.
Because they didn't use him in the first trial.
Right.
My son would have got out.
So that's points of law. Retrial.
Yeah. But the police kept him for my trial to get me lifed off. But if he would have said it in my son's trial,
Your son wouldn't have gone to
he
jail.
wouldn't have gone to jail, like I knew. Because he was saying his dad had the knife. Yeah? But they kept him back. Because this is what I'm saying. If you know law, say for instance, you all get charged differently, yeah?
Yeah.
And you go court differently. You're not allowed to mention, even though it's one murder, what happened in that other court, like even though they was lying all facts. But because I was doing my own case, I was getting it out. But I've not got it out yet.
Yeah.
And the jury's thinking, hang on, she's just said line of marks, but because I'm guilty, they know I'm guilty, they don't know I'm getting it from my son.
Yeah.
This all evidence. You've got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm working with solicitors now and private investigators behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because no one ever knew what happened. So if someone says to you, Yami,
Yeah.
a fucking herd of elephants will run down there, and not you, and he's the only one who's seen them, people's going to believe it, aren't they? It's a load of bollocks. But if you were saying you never seen, you went, no fucking elephants. People have it their own way.
Yeah.
It's the same with people talk shite, yeah? And then you see them in there, innit? Hey, and you go in the recess of the sun and go, what did you say? I would tell you things like that all day long. People don't really understand it comes round, doesn't it, Yummy?
Yeah, I know.
And I'm proud of the lads in jail. I'm telling you now.
All right, keep...
Anyway, cut long story short, we proved the other geezer was just saying loads of things. He made 3 statements. It was never mentioned. One, he didn't say now. One, he was scared because he didn't want to mention my name. Yeah, but he never seen the murder. And then the other one, along them lines, then and all of a sudden he's seen everything. But I didn't know, yeah, that geezer who said he's seen it all. I tell you why he said that. Because when my brother had been here and they come for me, he knew they was running for me. So he's run into the kid who with my brother, God bless him. He's a warrior, the kid, the one I fought.
Yeah.
Fucking right hard cunt. Anyway, what's gone on, I didn't know this. He's give him an hammer. And when I'm running in, he's running out. So he's run across Chester Road and to a BMW gaff. I seen him running out. I didn't know he gave him the hammer, this scumbag, yeah? Because it would have been just a fight.
That same geezer, John.
Yeah, the same geezer. But then he started backtracking. You know how they do, liars. Oh, when I went back in. But when he said he'd come back in, yeah, he said he was standing at an angle. It happened on top floor.
Yeah.
He didn't know. So what's happened is, I told the private investigators, yeah, they've gone in the gaff where, God bless, the murder happened, and they took pictures. We're getting back to that. So where he was saying, he's seen the murder, yeah, you can't. Unless you fucking X-ray eyes through fucking through a building. Yeah, but we know it's all lies anyway. Yeah. But someone's died. Yeah. And you've got to have respect for that.
Yeah. And there's a little...
And what I'm telling you now, this is the truth. You know, I get a Bible.
Yeah.
So anyway, cut long story short, the geezer knows. One day we'll all meet up, we all die.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll shake his hand in heaven.
Yeah.
He's a warrior. When you're warriors, you're warriors.
Yeah, but you...
No, cut long story short.
Hammer, John, and all
yeah.
that.
Let me tell you that. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to that.
And
I'm going to tell you. Remember the statement you ran, the statement in Long Line you read?
That was the only bit I read.
Yeah, when I'd done the murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was points of law to get my son out.
That was
right, listen, yeah. So listen.
Yeah.
So that was years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So listen, what's gone on, yeah? Send the court case, end of the court, you do summing up, yeah? But because I've been bringing things up, the judge is fuming, yeah? So what's happened is the police have gone, this cunt's fucking, he's a bit tricky for his own good. So what they've said is, they've come down to the cells and said, you've been threats to kill against people in the dock, yeah? We've got to put handcuffs on you while I'm doing
But that makes it look even worse.
Yeah, but no, they know what they're doing. So the people who were sat with the police on my mother's grave, they said threats to kill him. But what happened was, when you walk up into the one court, who walks with you? The security, Group 4 or whoever. So I said, well, ask them. So the judge got him and went, did Mr. Gray threaten anyone in the courtroom saying where they lived and where they drank? He went, no. But I know the tricks. If I tell you the trick, then they've done the paper saying where I took my son on the murder. There's someone even there. What it is it's this structure. They're working all together. But you know what? That's the life you're in, and that's how they come against you when they want you. I'll tell you another thing they done, yeah? They moved John to Feltham. So we couldn't work with John. Because I visited John. Because his mum come and see me and said, look, John, he's not saying, he's not even saying he got off when I told him, and I went and seen him. We had going to visit. Yeah. I said, you better tell the truth. And that's how strong he was, even a young kid. Yeah. So that was in Oak Course. Yeah. And when I walked in the Oak Course, your dad was all cheering, it was good really. So I know I shouldn't go there, but yeah, so they moved him to Feltham. So I've gone straight on the phone. Yeah, you got Al Capone's in there, you know that, don't you? Yeah. So I've rang son in London, yeah, who's the best mate with Roy Shaw.
Roy Shaw.
Yeah. Pretty boy, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. Well, he's proper him.
He's proper.
So I'll tell you the truth, yeah, and I swear this on my mother's grave. I said to my son the other day, what happened in Feltham when you went there? Because what happens is, if my son goes somewhere else, and you got a man, can't you, then Cockneys, they can clash, can't they? Yeah. So if he clashes in there, they can disrupt that points of law. Because they'll go, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I know why. I mean, if he gets in trouble, that could stop his retrial. So they've sentenced to Feltham, a young kid.
Yeah.
But I said to
Dangerous
John,
young
on my mother, I said to John the other day, what happened in Feltham? You know when I rang the boys? And you know what he said? All the black lads come to John and said, don't worry, we've got your back. That's fact. I don't know what they said. Then they must have knew the screws and sent him back to Old Coast, back down Northwest. Yeah? So they've done the papers to me, to dislodge me, threats to kill the witnesses, move my son, yeah? And even, I'm going to say this now, when I got out, I went and had a coffee with someone. They own a coffee shop. This is on my, whatever you believe on the Bible, yeah? I'm not religious, but you got to have a good heart, yeah? You got to have a good heart. So, they went, John, can I have a word with you? I went, yeah. And he went, two geezers come here a month ago, yeah? And said, do you know Big John Gray? And he said, I don't, why? He knew I knew him. They went, well, what it is we worked round the corner, yeah? We was on John Case, we was the murder squad, yeah? This is fact. They went, tell him, because he might see us when he comes here, we only work there now, because he said, after that case, we arrested him, yeah, a load of us, we left. And you know what they said? We didn't set him up, and all his family. Let him know that. That's on my mother's grave. I wasn't there, the kid told me. I don't even want to say, but he told me what he was working as. I have no problem. They said we was just doing our job, tell John. So there's a lot of things happening. Anyway, cut long story short, remember someone's dead here. And, you know, I'm with him. Yeah. You know, when you take someone's life, you're together.
Yeah.
Don't let worry people worry you. Yeah. But in life, you're wrong or right. If you're justified, yeah, you can get, you're strong.
Yeah.
Because when you wake up at 3 in the morning, you kill someone, yeah? If you're justified, you're strong.
Yeah.
Yeah? And things like that, I mean, I'm not too bad.
Yeah.
Because you're justified. Like when I was in Strangeways, people hang themselves when I was there. I just had a shower, I didn't care. Just moved them out of the way and had a shower.
Yeah.
When I was a YP.
Yeah.
When I was young, I got a flat in the Bull Rings. I'm not thing, mate. It's just, I'm not a bad thing. I'm just saying it doesn't worry me. Because when someone hanged themselves once, he went, John, you'll have to wait for a shower. I said, no, I'll have it now. He was hung up. Because at the end of the day is, yeah, life and death is similar. Once you know about death, you know about life. Anyway, cut long story short, when I was in the bowling, someone killed himself, shot through the mouth. And I was only 16 and I got a flat. And I used to wake up and you see the bullet holes on the ceiling. He killed himself there, but I thought I'd have a flat. Yeah. So you just, I'm not laughing at that, but you.
No, but I know you know.
It's the upbringing.
It's the way it is, and that's the.
Yeah, you got to be strong. But what I'm saying is, if you do something Jekyll, then you can't live with it. Yeah. So cut long story short, they're doing, you do the summing up. Do you know what the summing up is?
Yeah.
What?
When a judge sums up.
No, I sum up.
Oh, you sum up.
Yeah. Then the judge.
Yeah.
But when you do your own case on a murder trial, they don't sum up the prosecution.
Nah.
We do.
Yeah.
But what's happening is they see me, the tricks they're doing, the paper's not words. As long as my family know and I know. Because if I was a fucking horrible person, I'd kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about you see in there, you snap people's backs, they fucking forget about it.
Yeah.
I don't do that, but I'm just saying, fuck, come on, proper people do know the score.
Yeah.
And the amount of people who helped in there, you don't. I bet 30% in there are not guilty, and they've been wrapped up in them courts. Yeah. So if anyone's listening to this, when you go on that trial, you know the barristers, the prosecution, and the defendants, they was drinking together and having meals. They're mates. They're defendants, they're prosecutions. The best of mates. Yeah. I'm not saying they're corrupt. Yeah. I'm saying they know each other. Yeah. It's a
little bit here, a little bit there.
Anyway,
it happens.
So what's happened is this Joey's come down, he works for the judge, and he said, Mr. Gray, I went, he went, when you do your summing up, you've got to give the judge the paperwork. Because you've been playing your games. Because the prosecution's gone in and gone, he's making a mockery of the trial, me, yeah? So I said to the judge, no, you're in charge, to the judge. They're not in charge, because 4 was against me. Yeah. It was Mr. P who was against me. I'm not saying his full name, yeah? I know him inside out, yeah? These characters, yeah? And I said to the judge, they tried it on, yeah? So why I'm talking about 3 or 4 times, It's gone up in the courtroom and they've had to take the jury out. Because I'm saying there's a bit of corruption here, but I'm doing it in a legal way.
Yeah.
Another barrister couldn't say that.
Yeah.
So he's gone like, the judge has gone, I just want the truth out. So the judge is saying, well, I've got to see your paperwork. So I'm thinking, oh, you're going to be a spy in the camp. Yeah. So I went back and I done a red herring, a snide one. So I knew what I was going to say. So I've given him the paperwork. The judge was just a load of shite. It was a swerve ball. I was saying, yeah, I'm going to ask this, ask this. So I'm thinking, if he shows that to them, they'll be all planning all night to ask them questions, to backtrack it. Anyway, cut long story short, and I mean this now, I'm sure we're in, what's that book where it's a judge's, it's a thing about courts. Where
the Archibald.
The Archibald. Yeah. I think we're in that, because I'll tell you why. What happened is, he said, right, Mr. Gray, do some up, and I just went, like, dead quick in it. I went, Caroline Ames, I shouldn't say the name, sorry. I said, the line of marks, yeah, a bit deeper than that, yeah. I said, he's a liar. That's been moved, he's done that. So I've said, in a way, it's all a con. It's all corruption, yeah? So again, the judge has gone mad because he's thinking I'm going to read another one out. And then they put the jury out. And he's gone, get him out of the courtroom. So come down the courtroom. I said something to someone, I shouldn't say, I kicked off. I've said, you fucking all rats, mate. Yeah? To the people, I said, you don't want to know the truth. Anyway, cut long story short, they fucked me off back to Strange Ways, yeah? Yeah. Next day, they come in, they shout me up early. Just me, the prosecution, and the judge. No jury, yeah? He's gone, Mr. Gray, you shouldn't have done all that, yeah? You made, and all that. So I've gone, I'm not a barrister, yeah? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not a barrister. I knew what I was saying. I'm not a barrister, but it had to be said. He went, he said, because you said that and the jury's heard that, we're going to have to bring a witness back. It's unheard of after summing up. Who did they bring back? The forensics.
Oh, the forensic.
Yeah. So he went, make sure when you cross-examine, you behave, to me. I went, yeah. So I just went, who brought you here today? And she went, the police. So I knew then she'd been wired. Yeah. That's my fault. I'm not saying it was, my opinion. She's been educated now, hasn't she? So I went, yeah, that line of march you done, you put people away. I'm not allowed to say that. On murder charge, yeah? Yeah. On line of march. So she went, nah, it could have been this, that, and that. Next thing you know, I've been kicked out of the court again, kind of, yeah? Yeah. So it's over. I've been convicted, yeah? But what's happened is, the solicitors come and see me straight away, and the private investigators, yeah? So they're saying to me, when you were saying about that other witness who's seen it, yeah? Yeah. I told him everything. So I told you, the geezer went and he took the picture, yeah? And they've done all the background, everything I said, yeah? Right. So and you know what's number one to get a retrial? One of the number ones is bad character, when you've got good character. The judge in the first case was swaying the jury, allegedly, because they say he did sway it, but he didn't mean it. Yeah. That's how they talk in law. The judge was bad character in my son. My son's never been in trouble in his life. No. That is a no-no in court. It swayed the jury. That was number one, even though I admitted it. Number one. So anyone's doing a retrial, have a look at the first trial, see how the judge spoke. Because if he gave you bad character and you've got good character, or he's in any sway the judge, you get a retrial on that. But you've got to still work it, look what I'm doing. Yeah, so anyway, cut long story short, the day what's happened is, I'll tell you exactly what happened. This is what happened on the murder. I've run after him. I've seen him take a right. I've run round. I've got a baseball cap on. As I've run round, what I didn't know is the first floor's been renovated. Yeah, business. Yeah, I'm not going into whatever. Yeah, but the second floor, I didn't know this, and the third floor is still getting worked on. So the stairs are like wood in it. Yeah. And the wall workers, because when I'd run in, the workers have run down. Everyone's just left the building. Everyone. Yeah. So what's happened is I've run round the corner, yeah, on my mother's grave. He's hit me straight with an hammer, bang, right on my head. But I've gone down like that. If it wouldn't have been fucking I'm not saying, but I don't know how I took it. Yeah. Fucking Bless him. So, I'm not blaming him. That other couldn't give him the ammo. He said that in a statement, and left him. Yeah. And then what's happened is he's hit me with hammer and I've gone like that. But there's work tools everywhere. Yeah. So as I've gone like that, he nearly knocked my head off. But he's like 3/4 up the stairs. These wooden stairs, what like all need doing. So as I've looked, there was a saw there. You know what you cut wood with? There was a saw about that big, yeah. You got the blade, haven't you? And the rust is there, and it's a red handle. You know where you're cutting wood? So I grabbed that and ran at him, tried to chop him, yeah. But he's above me. So you see the marks there, you see the marks thing. So when he's above me, he's hitting me with the hammer. Yeah? So when I'm going up, I'm pushing him back. Listen, I won't lie to you, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. I shouldn't have been doing that. I've got in the building, my fault. I did only go to weigh him in. Got no tool on me, apart from when I grabbed that saw. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm pushing him up, but what I've done is there's a few steps, I've pushed him to the top, like, when you're going back, and he's going bam, bam, and he's hitting the saw, and hitting me a bit. Bless him, you know what I mean? So we got to the top, then we've had a little read and write. I'm still a bit kippy, but the kid, I don't know, he can do close quarter combat. He's doing all this work, and he's winning, no problem, he's winning, and it's not even the bang on the head, he's a strong lad.
Yeah.
He can have a read, he can have a go,
Right, yeah.
and he's a warrior, he's a good lad. You know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
You know, two people come together and it happens. That's why I'm saying it. Because it can go from one thing to a murder. You know what I mean? Yeah. A fight, so people, and your life's ruined, their life's ruined, my life's ruined. Anyway, we've had a fight.
You weren't even expecting it, John.
No, it wasn't. I know, but let's not, someone's passed away here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just telling you the truth. We're not hating, I'm not making excuses for myself.
Sounds like a terrible fight.
No, then what he's done is, we've had a fight, and then he's run up the stairs, another stairs. But what I didn't know is, as I'm running up, he's chucking these tins at me. There was tins of varnish. I didn't know what it was until after, big tins of varnish. So he's chucking them at me, and I'm swaying them, and we've gone up again, we're at it again. Bam, bam, bam. But I'm getting stronger now. I'm coming round. And God bless him and that. The kid can have a read right, but when he's coming on top and you look in someone's eyes, like a rabbit looking at a car headlights, I could see that. He was thinking, I can't get rid of this cunt. It's just the way we are, isn't it? So what he's done is, he's moved and he's grabbed a spade. And he's trying to hit me with a spade. So I've looked round and there's a green bag and there was all tools in it and there was like a knife, but it had like cement, on top. So I've got it and I pulled it out. It was a big dagger out of the bag. But they even said I got it there. You know what I mean? I'm not carrying no knife. So when he's moved, I've hit him low. I've hit his legs, his arse, stabbed him about 4 or 5 times. I knew what I was doing. But so much rattled in my head thinking, you're in your own area, yeah? You've left all blood. Not that I do that, but you're thinking, this is going on, I've gone in for a fight, next thing you know, it's on top.
You're in trouble.
You're going to get a lot of trouble, aren't you? So I'm thinking, calm it down. So I said to him, calm it down. That's why I hit him low. He swung at me again. I knew what I was doing. I'm not making no excuses. I knew exactly what I was doing. I hit him high. I hit him high a few times. High. Fell on the floor. I looked at him. I stabbed him, and I'm going to say something stupid here. I thought he was still living, yeah, and he was for hours after, yeah. I've run downstairs. Oh no, got the knife, put it in the seat, and I put it in my pants. And when I've gone down, I've kicked 2 computers, grabbed his laptop or whatever, gone out and smashed it against the wall, thinking, you cheeky cunt, you've took my eye out. I'm not thinking he's dead. I'm just telling you the truth, my thoughts. Then, everything I've told you, I've met the supergrass. He's seen me with a knife. And that is the incident. So I know I've done it back to front, but I had to say
so he lied about his position in the front where he said he saw.
Oh no, when he said he seen my family.
So he got caught lying from that.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah. This is his truth.
Yeah.
I'm find this out. Yeah. When the prime investigator and all that went in the gaff and took the picture, and you can't see where it happened. Yeah, in court when my son was up on it, my son got a retrial anyway. Yeah. Yeah. And
you took it, and he got.
What happened was the bag character me taking the murder,
Yeah.
the geezer who lied, was proven.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you how he's proven. He's gone in the dock, and this is the judge said this. The prosecution said, John's defence has said, oh, did you see the murder and all that? He went, yeah, I've run back in. And he went, where was your study when I was stood there? And they've got pictures and went, so you're on a look. There's a wall and another thing. Because it happened on the top. You know, the judge said to him, don't just leave the building. Don't just leave the courtroom, leave the building. But you tell me this now, Even then, now, I wouldn't want no one arrested, But you tell me, he lied.
Perjury.
And what else did he do? He gave his mate the hammer and left him.
Yeah.
It's in his statement.
Bad judge.
That kid would have fought me. The kid who died would have not used a weapon.
No.
But you know when someone gives you a weapon? He's probably thinking, because they've got Big John Gray's coming, I won't lie to you, people do say, people do get a bit wary of me, because I can't.
But I've seen it with him, I'm going to go into that.
Yeah. But anyway, let me say, I've done it.
Yeah.
For me, the kid who's passed away,
Yeah.
to show people that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then, listen, within 2 days, my son got released.
Right.
So, is the proof in the pudding?
Yeah.
Or he wouldn't have got out?
Yeah, he wouldn't.
You go and check how many people get retrials, and we've done it proper.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I wouldn't have done all that, not just me, because you can get rushed.
Yeah.
You can get fast-tracked, lied, and then they all work together. In the papers, they said some bad things. I took my son for murder, I used people on murder. What can you do? I tell you what I did. What I did was when I was a bit thing-made, I thought, I found his name and I got his name and address. I'm going to say this. Got his name and address, the journalist, We've got good people in private investigating, And I think he went to university in 1970. Told me about his family, his kids where he lived. But we're not horrible people. He tried to do that to my family. He might have been wording, thinking things from the first trial and other things, and they think they're justified, Then we've got names and addresses, and we have to look at the background.
Yeah.
Where's this working? Where they're giving information from? The journalists and the police. So the one who was in the gallery, Andrew, the barrister, I've shouted him, and I tell you what, he's a barrister, isn't he?
Yeah.
Get him in front of the camera. He'll tell you. And I got him, and I said, I want to sue the journalists and some police. And he went, you've got 100% right, because they lied. Here. If my mum done street straight in a coffin, he went, they lied. He said, but John, because you're convicted, me, that it won't get you, they won't take it out. And the other thing, what he said, they're gonna need whoever does it, £200,000-300,000. That is to start it, to sue him. He said, John, you got your son out, forget about it. He went, you've done what you've done.
That's what you want.
And I thought, you're right. And he went, if you've got the money, give it your family. Because he said that.
He said that to me.
You know what? He educated me, And you know what was good? I'm going to tell you this story. What was good? After the case, there was a geezer who worked for him called John, and bless you, John, and he was running about her, and he come down. He went, John, can I shake your hand? And I went, what do you mean? He went, I've never seen nothing like that. Even my enemy said, fucking hell, you're the ones in the dock who hated me. Said that he's a they couldn't break him.
No.
And that's true. I'm not nothing. And that John said, he went, I was an alcoholic all my life, and I work for the solicitors now. He went, if I ever went near that drink again, I'd be letting you down. You're the proudest man I've ever seen. You know what he said? You're better than Desi and all them. And then he went, don't tell him though. Yeah. But it made me laugh that. But let's go on to the point. Listen, I want to say this on everything you believe. The geezer who passed away, he's always with me. He's a warrior. Yeah. And we'll meet one day, and we've got to give him credit. And he knows we try to help people to get out of prison, get a job, so there's no more victims in the future. And if you want to be a criminal, look what's happened there. You go from a fight to that.
Yeah.
So I know.
And the fakeness and the people.
And his blessing.
And all the underhand skullduggery that he passed in there. Things that's every day.
Well, let me say this to you.
A lot of mistake, and then they say they're staunch, and then they go in a box.
Right, have you ever heard of
there's no trust in it.
Yeah, but if they can do, if they give me the electric chair, give it me.
Yeah.
I killed that kid, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the electric chair.
Yeah, if that's
but
allowed,
don't be bringing a 15-year-old kid in.
Yeah, you
Do you wanna-
didn't do
right,
nothing.
let me tell you something now, and I'm not going deep here. I was in Ireland, yeah?
Yeah.
And Robbie, what's that? Robbie Williams, yeah? We was doing a bit of work there, yeah?
You was bodyguarding him.
No, but I was enforcing for people, yeah? In Ireland, yeah? Bodyguarding and enforcing is the same thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So a year before or whatever, someone got killed. Have you ever heard of a woman called Veronica Geller? She was a journalist.
Yeah.
She got killed in the car.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, bless her, she crossed the line, yeah, and it was right, it's not. But what you got to remember is, what's coming out now is, if you cross the line, and you bring in, you never do that. I'm just saying, you're coming from work into criminality, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're not like that. We would never hurt anyone.
No.
Yeah? But do you understand me?
Yeah.
And that, you know, Jill Dunn.
Everyone takes things a little bit.
Yeah, no, but if you do it to the wrong geezer with power, look at Jill Dundon. You don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
I bet, you know what I'm saying is, I tell you what, in Canada, a lot of people was getting killed by journalists was getting killed, I'm not going on about journalists. I've not got no problem with journalists, I'm not even saying he's done out wrong. He's done it, that's how they work, it's out of war, everyone knows that. And I'm not got no problem with him. I've got pure respect for him, even though he lied. Even though he said, took my son and a murder and blah, blah. No, anyone else would be fuming. I'm not bothered. Got my son out and that's it. But when that geezer in Canada, he took the mafia on and he was a biker, I'm just saying, then he turned on the journalists, As soon as he turned on them, the government went against him. He got arrested. Because they're linked. It's the way it is. But what I'm saying is, I'm not having to go anywhere. Even the ones who said that about me, I've got no problem with them. I've got no, I swear, I've got no problem. But everyone knows, I've got paperwork there, 8 people midnighting me, stuck me in, So what? They was just making statements willy-nilly. Saying fucking bollocks. Hey, and most of them was from, I don't want to mention even areas because people, I don't want to get anyone, but it's false. I'm going to tell you something now, I will swear anything on my hands and knees, and I've been pulled on things, If you ever rat or grass on anyone, you should kill no, no, I mean, I would hurt myself.
All right, but what if they was straight going, non-criminals?
That's different. If you're women and children, civilians. I'm on about if you in that world.
Yeah, good, and that's what it was saying. That's what I was saying. I know what you mean, Jay.
No,
I know. And they profess to be from that, and they're not, and what? Even
that's
though
what
we've
I'm
left
saying.
it all now,
because you know what I say is,
fake
right.
life.
What I'm saying to you is, right. You watch some people, right, and they'll get out of jail because they've stuck someone in, in America or wherever, mafias or whatever. I'm not hating anyone, you know I met people, If people didn't have that way out, they might not do that life, or they might. Do you understand me? They're giving them an out, So they might think, like someone might do something bad, and then they'll go, it was him, and they'll go, you release you. But if they didn't release, if that wasn't a clause, a lot of people won't get in trouble. Because the higher you go up, there's a lot of insecurities in people.
When you sort of dangle the carrot. Oh, we know about it. But John,
sorry, I didn't want to go through
right,
there.
No, it's all right. We're going into we're going to go longer than what we thought.
Well, I love it.
Big man, you got a life sentence. What was the minimum term to serve in that?
Well, I've done remand. What it is in them days, for a stabbing, it was 12 years because it was years ago, 2000. Right. I done 1 odd years thing with remand kind of thing. Then I done 15 odd, so I done 17 years nearly. And I'm gonna say something strange.
Again.
I met some of the best people in there.
I know. We're gonna go into that. But you got your life sentence, the minimum term. The first place you was at was Strangeways. Right. So Strangeways, but you was a Cat A. When I saw you.
Well, what happened is, they put me on the Cat A's. Then I got kicked. Let me finish
You
it.
hadn't been to many prisons. You didn't have
No,
many
no,
convictions
no.
for.
But what happened is they put me on the lifers wing, yeah. Then they was putting me on the Cat A's. Then what happened was the governor wanted me out of jail, saying I had too much influence, yeah.
Right.
So I was on the lifers wing first.
Yeah.
But what happened? They were saying we were waiting to get a thing on the Cat A's, yeah. But in the middle of that, they said I was.
Running the wings.
No, not running the wings, but being a bit, good lads together, yeah? So they brought me down the block, yeah, the security, yeah?
Yeah.
And I tell you the truth, yeah, there was a table like this, the block, and when I'm walking down, I'm going, I swear this is the truth, saying to the block screw, I'm going, do not lock my fucking door, yeah? And I'm fucking on a phone, yeah? I'm a bit fucking dingy, yeah, in a good way, yeah? So what's happened is, they put me in a room like this, yeah, and a table, and the governor's come down. He went, and this is true, right? He went, you don't fucking run the jail, yeah? I do. I'm the governor. The governor lives up there somewhere, you know, meaning him.
Yeah.
So I looked at the head block screw, yeah. I started laughing, thinking, what's he on about? I've not even done now.
Yeah.
But even he half laughed.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
yeah.
So,
But when I'm coming off the wing, a Salford kid said to me, yeah, there's a kid down there, yeah, called Purple Lackey. Yeah, I've never heard of him.
you've taken the words out, Mark. Go on.
Yeah.
He was block orderly.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of my questions that I had for you.
Yes,
And I heard you had a confrontation.
No.
All right, go on.
I tell the truth.
Let me ask some
And God
ask some
bless his who
questions
passed
then.
away.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Akin Arabiki, his name was.
Yeah.
When I see, well, anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So when I'm coming, yeah, I don't want to mention the Salford kid's name, yeah.
Right.
But he was a good lad, smallish lad, yeah. So as I'm walking, the security's got me. He's gone, John, do us a favour, yeah. There's a kid down there called Purple Lackey. Will you do him in for me, yeah? So I'm thinking, who the fuck's Purple Lackey, yeah? So when I'm going down and I've come out of that office where the governor's saying that to me, yeah, they've put me in a holding cell, yeah. And I think you just put a bolt over it.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, sat there, yeah. Because I'm saying, don't lock my door. And I'm fucking, of course they got to lock your door. You're in the block.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, don't lock my fucking door.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like that, the head block screw. Oh, fucking hell, John, calm down here.
Yeah.
So I said, listen, go to my cell. They've left 100 tins of tuna there. So he went, I'll go and get him as long as we, calm down, yeah. So he went and got me 100 tins of tuna, for me training.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sat there, and then the flaps opened, and a dark face has looked, innit? Looks at me, so I'm thinking, is that Purple Lackey? Yeah? So he's opened the door, he went, are you John Gray? And I'll tell you. So I've jumped up, yeah, I went, I am, yeah. I said, I'll fucking snap you back. And he went, nah. He said, John, I know everything about you. He went, I'm with Desi Noonan. So he went, Desi's give you a present, yeah? So I went, I don't want no present. You know, a bit of canteen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you?
He sent Desi from the...
Desi Noonan. Desi Noonan.
Yeah, for the viewers.
He knows.
Yeah, but I'm saying, for the purpose of the viewers, Desi Noonan from the up, now you're down the block, has sent you some goods down via Purple Lackey to get to you.
Desi
to give to you,
Desi
so that you're
Noonan's
looked after.
outside, yeah? He's got something in to give to me.
Yeah.
So when I've come down,
Yeah.
because he's tricky, that Purple Lackey,
Yeah.
he must know I was coming down.
Yeah.
So he's gone, there's a parcel, but I've gone, no.
Yeah.
Because you've got to watch. I don't take anything.
Yeah.
But what's happened was, and this is the truth, it was weird, because the screws are letting us talk.
Yeah.
Because I'm down the block, and they're not
Happened
locked.
to me with him.
They've not locked me up yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, cut long story short, he's gone, he said, John, I don't give a fuck about anyone in this jail. I'm thinking, what's going on here? He went, can I show you some paperwork? I went, yeah, I'm not even, it's like something out of a dream. So I've gone, yeah, go on then. I'm still a bit fuming, not over that, over other things.
Because why did they want you to do Purple Lackey or give him a clump? Because of that?
I don't know, I didn't ask.
You didn't ask?
No, because I'm just walking past.
So then you meet your
No, they know what I'm like.
Yeah, okay.
They know that.
I thought you got used to it, but we'll go into a little bit of
We're
that.
all
What do you
together.
say? What do
If
you
someone
say?
says he's a crank down there, give him a chin, John. You get it done.
Plus you didn't know him then.
You get it done.
Anyway, he's gone.
But what's happened is
paper.
calmed it down.
Yeah.
When I've not put it on him, when I've gone, I'll break your back.
Yeah.
He's gone, no. You know what he said? He said, I know everything about you, John. He said, then he's mentioned Desi. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
It's a fucking,
okay.
it's a funny situation.
Yeah.
He's going to give me the parcel. I've gone, no. Could be a setup. Anyway, cut long story short, within that, he's gone, John, this is what he said, I don't give a fuck about anyone in the jail, yeah? He said, I care about you. He said, can I show you some paperwork? So I'm thinking, I don't give a fuck about paperwork. I just do my own thing. Because I've never ever heard of him. Anyway, he's got paperwork, and what happened was, I'm not 100% in the jail, but I think it was Preston. Because I think he got moved from there to from Preston to there.
Yeah.
So what it was saying was, the statement or the paperwork was saying, people was working for him in there. He's dead now, isn't he? So I can mention it, yeah. People was doing a bit of graft for him.
Yeah.
Someone, this could be lies.
Just allegedly.
Someone, allegedly,
Yeah.
someone was grafting, it was on top, he couldn't pay. So he made a story up. This is what I'm reading about. He said to someone, will you get in the chair, yeah? And he got stuck. I'm not saying he was saying he bummed him, or he done something, but it was in that, he said no, it was made up.
Yeah.
And it had the characters who made it up. I know the
In the
characters.
statements. Right. Go on, John.
I don't know if it's a statement, it's just paperwork, what you get from wherever.
Yeah, paperwork.
Yeah, they're not like ours, where you get from
all
court.
right.
Yeah, you're just reading paperwork. You could have printed the cunt.
Yeah, all right.
So, but what it says in that, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But then what's happened and I went, right. So it was over that chair thing.
Yeah.
It was like, he's supposed to say
bit
to someone,
that
can you get through?
Yeah.
And he gets caught. Yeah, so he was a bit fuming over that. Aki,
yeah.
Yeah. And then what happened is, they moved me up into the block, yeah. And I'm not lying to you, he said to me on the way, he said, John, if I knew you was coming down, yeah, on my mother's day, he said, I would have cleaned yourself. He said properly, he said, I didn't know you was coming down at this particular time. He said, but I've been listening to the Scoobies, yeah?
Yeah.
He said, they are getting rid of you tomorrow. Usually they'll keep you for a couple of weeks.
They done that for me once.
Yeah,
in jail.
yeah, but they said you're gone.
He let on.
Yeah, but they said you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, and he mentioned these names. He said, if you see blah blah blah. So when I went to other jails, yeah, and I met a lot of the high up Mickey Mouses and that, they knew him.
Yeah, knew him. Yeah.
The high up ones. I don't mention their names,
yeah.
but that's it on purple. That's the first time I met him.
Yeah.
And that was the last time I seen him.
It's true.
I don't know.
Major heads had Aki on the team. But anyway, John. The Noonans and Desi. Because Desi...
How long's this going now, if you don't mind?
We've got to, because you spent an hour on the legal stuff.
Yeah, no, but this is too long now, isn't it?
Nah, it's not too long.
Can't we do another one another day?
No, John.
Go on then,
You've
sorry.
done an hour of the legal, the build-up to the murder.
Go on, I love you then,
You've
go on.
got to answer my questions
Go on
now.
then, then.
Promise me.
Yeah, I know, but we was just doing it for the victims.
Yeah,
go
but all right. Desi. Noonan.
What about him?
Yeah. Relationship with Desi, you was close. The Noonans,
well, when I come down,
general.
Desi was one of the first people I met, and you know what? He was a gentleman.
Yeah.
When I first met him, I was about 12 and a half, 13.
Yeah.
And it was outside William Kent Crescent, the Bullrings.
Yeah.
I think they was originally from Wally Range.
Yeah.
I knew the crew he first started with. Yeah. Billings and that.
Yeah.
There was quite a few of them. But what happened is, you've got the Eagle pub there. Anyone who knows you knows the Eagle back in the day, yeah? So then you've got the Eagle, and then you come out, and then you go into William Kent, yeah? So we was William Kent, and he was there with a few others. And this Scottish woman went, this is John. And he went, nice to meet you, John, very good things. I'm only a young kid.
Yeah.
But the way he come across, I liked it.
I know, it's the kind of character.
Because one of the kids who was with him was older. He was a bit growly.
Yeah.
He got fucked off later on in life. Because we remember that.
Yeah.
You got to treat everyone the same. You know, if people go up to someone, anyway. So I liked, and you know, from that day, I never ever grafted with him, done out, even though he asked me to do anything, because he was a gentleman. Yeah, I'm not getting into politics.
No.
Whatever they do, they do. I was never involved.
Yeah, everyone does.
But he always said, John, if you need any help, if you need, and he always done that. But I didn't see him that often. Might see him 10, 20 times, over the period, yeah. But every time I see him, he was the most respected geezer I ever knew. Not ever knew. But he was always, I'd walk in somewhere and he would just turn the DJ off.
Yeah, he was charismatic.
He was character. He was.
Tell us about the fight, John. Because there was a rumour that there was a fight and you was nearby and he got attacked or he was in trouble.
No. Even Desi.
So if you want,
you know
just
what?
do that one.
I'm not saying this. I'm not sure, but Desi's got to be 7, 8 years older than me, 10 years. You know when I met him?
Yeah.
Forget about my age. I'm on about when I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's happened is I'm only pretty young and I'm still in. I'm just getting people to know me, and I don't want to get to know, let you know how people did.
Yeah.
Because there was other firms.
Yeah.
Outside, you know, because remember, we're a mile from the city centre.
Yeah.
So other firms round there had big teams.
Yeah.
So I've ended up battering one proper.
Yeah.
And they're getting to know me now.
Yeah.
Because they come at 20-handed, and that's another story.
Yeah,
so we get to, everyone's getting to know my name a bit.
Yeah.
And then we used to go in places like Cloisters and Cyprus Tavern.
Yeah.
Cloisters, we all go there, and other people went to other places, you know, around city centre. And we're only 15. So you're getting to know different people and all, you know. Young people, us, we was a bit, not strange, but we kept to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, we're grafters. We didn't really get in. We went near a pub once and the police went mad. So we kept away from because we was in the city centre. But anyway, cut long story short.
The Desi, that incident.
Oh yeah, that was in the Cyprus Tavern.
What happened?
Well, what's happened is someone who's with me, the older ones again.
Yeah.
I think they had a problem. They had a set 2 in the Crown Pub in Hume.
Yeah.
Before I'd moved from the Bowlings to that side.
Yeah.
Hume.
Yeah.
You know, that's another story. Yeah, so I've got to know them, and I've kind of like started taking over there a bit in a good way.
In a good way.
No, taking over. We're all together.
Yeah.
But one of the kids there, a couple of them, had problems with my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Desi. But what's strange is our people didn't really talk to Desi, but I did. They didn't know that.
Yeah.
But Desi did, and some of the people with Desi.
Yeah.
I forgot some of the names, but they was the first ones with him. But it was tricky. They knew how to do little things. But what's happened is this kid, he was like a civilian.
Yeah.
But you know when I say read and write on our side, he can read and write, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, he's known for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's happened is Desi's coming in. They've had a set 2 with other people from that area in the Crown.
Yeah.
And I think, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, the side where I moved from over, I think they done all right.
Yeah.
They done well.
Yeah.
So then they've gone in, and I'm with like a few others from our neck. There was older ones, but we've got a couple of our lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. From our team, not a team. You know, when we're growing up.
Yeah.
So we're the young ones, they're the older ones. So he's come in, Desi, and he's let on to me. But they're still at Loggerhead, Cyprus Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I remember anyway, because I don't remember remember every fight. But so what's happened is there's been a set 2 between them two.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the kid can read and write. But I love Desi.
Oh,
no. No, that so we've done that. When I mean love him, I mean that's.
I liked him.
I like the way he carried himself with me.
It's funny.
Yeah. Hey, what they do, right? That's up to them.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying you
Yeah,
can
we're
hate.
both like that, John.
I liked the way he was.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never seen him much.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was funny. Anyway, that thing when he done that McIntyre, that was wrong. But that is another thing.
But he's someone.
But anyway, forget about it. Yeah, so they're having a reading right. And my man's getting a bit better. Yeah. So tools have been shown.
You mean you got bitten? I thought.
Well, yeah, I don't want to. Desi, I'm not saying nothing. God bless you. Anyway, you see, having a fight, the kid's pulled up his back and tried to whatever. Yeah. So I've kind of gone, ooh, you know, let's calm it down now. Yeah. But few of them who were me didn't realise I knew Desi like that. Yeah. But I've got half a say now, even though I'm young. Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
We're not no troublemakers, but they know who's who, don't they? Yeah. So I'm kind of not cut back. But then out of the blue, a good lad. This is a good lad. Yeah. He's pulled a chip. Yeah. So he's gone low on Desi.
To do Desi.
Yeah. So say you come in low. Yeah. I mean, it was on that side.
Yeah.
The kid who went to do that. He's a fucking one of the best kids you ever meet in your life.
Yeah.
But he don't know we know him.
Yeah.
He don't know.
Yeah.
He's my man.
Yeah.
He's not doing that wrong.
Yeah.
You don't, I'm just saying, that is wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but.
In that life. Someone, I don't carry weapons, but if someone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, as he come to do it, when he's down, look, go, I banged his hand. And he knocked the knife. I went, no. Now, I never ever said that to anyone.
I know.
But a couple of years later, we went in a pub called the Gamecock.
Yeah.
And as we'd gone in, Desi was there, right? And I wanted to see him over summer. But I'm with that kid who done that. Because he was together, we're like family.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest kids ever.
Yeah.
And he was only a kid at the time. You know, he never carried after
Nah,
that. He was just, you know, when you got a little penknife, nothing
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Anyway, cut long story short, I never, you know, you never mentioned anyway, whatever. Anyway, yeah, cut long story short, we went in and he went, turn the DJ off, he's funny, you know. And the full pub went quiet. And he went, yeah, John. I went, I just want to work with you a bit, Des. And he looked at my man. Then I knew he knew, because nothing's been said. But he'd never say out, Des. Because you know what was weird and it was good? I met Derek. I found Derek all right. I met Damien. I found Damien all right. My mum's grave, never met Dominic yet, and I didn't want to, but that's another story. But Derek was a good lad when I met him. I don't know a lot about him, but he was a solid geezer when I met him. Damien, I met him in the Slickers in Moss Side, Lizard's, first time. Had a big fucking gold thing beyond him. I was thinking,
I saw that. I got that picture.
Yeah, but you know what I was thinking, fucking how much is that? You know what I mean? I thought, fucking hell. You know, you're thinking in your head. But anyway, cut long story short, that was another story, because I had a talk with Damien there. I had a talk with Damien, he got off in a good way.
Hey, JG, so, all right, I'm going to name some cities, right? So we'll go through this quickly.
Oh, I'm not mentioning no names.
No, I'm not mentioning no names, right? Your top 3 Asians from prison that you met.
Oh, well, there was a few.
For many reasons.
No, let's not, well,
I'm just
Jay, I call him Jay.
Junaid.
Yeah, I like Jay.
Yeah. Fit, strong.
Oh, yeah. Fit, strong, circuits.
Yeah.
But what I liked about Jay is, how can I put it? Say you got a table like this. Yeah. And different elements come together.
Yeah.
If there's problems.
Yeah.
Jay was sat down for them in a good way. I sat down for our firm. Then you'd have the Birmingham, whoever. You sit down. So me and him was pretty close. And I wouldn't even tell you how we got close. It was weird. It was a good story, that. That's another story. It was, that was in Woodall Unit. But anyway, cut a long story short, Jay, Another kid from Rotherham, he was a young lad. And when I tell you, I'm so proud of him now. He's a manager, and he runs a big corporation. But when he was in there, he's probably one of the hardest kids I've ever seen. And you know what? He never let me down. He was young, Ali, He put some on his back bricks and he could run and run. An animal. Chan was a good lad from Manchester.
Chan from Manchester.
Yeah, Chan.
Tough. Chan, another reason.
Chan,
gay Chan.
Let me tell you something about Chan,
Yeah. I met Chan.
Yeah, but what people don't realise,
Go on.
Wisdom is a form. They're wise people. Them Chan and all them, they don't have to fight.
Nah.
They can.
They can.
But they're wise. They don't have to fight. If they went into business, they'd be multimillionaires. So I bless them, Good lads. I want them to be legal, and they are, because they'll be good businessmen, But I'll tell you about them, and there was not Chan and all. When we went in Long Larton, we went on a new wing. So Chan and all that was on it, the boys. Now my cooker, because you can, in Catties you can cook steak and chicken. My cooker broke. You know them lads? Because you know people die over, they call it fire, don't they? When I first got in Long Larton, over fires there was murders. Key in people's faces, that's another story. So we're on the new wing, all the lads have gone together. You know what they said to me? John, come and use our cooker. And I got up, it was spotless, and they just went, use that. These are gentlemen, people. You think that's not
you meet some good people.
You might think that's not a big thing, that's a big thing, that's respect that. They went, John, why that's getting fixed, you come and use our cooker. They're the lads.
Look after your own in there. That's why. I
don't want to mention other names, but people who was with Chan, and you know what? One of them was with Chan. He seen me brother and he went, "I'll never forget John what he done for me."
I know.
You know what I mean? See. But these are good people. Hey.
All right, John. Bradford.
DJ.
What about Bradford?
You can go on and on.
We can. I know you got too many, and I got too many, but I don't want to get into. Bradford.
Listen, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. I know it sounds strange.
We're going to have to do a part.
Right, I know it sounds strange. I trained, I don't go on about colour, we don't look at colour, but I trained with a white kid from Bradford, But most of the majority I knew from Bradford was Asian kids. And I tell you what, when we used to sit down on elements to discuss things, make sure there's no trouble. They was great lads. I'm not being funny. Them Bradford lads. And you know what I mean. And I say thank you. Because it kept a lot of trouble down. Go
Oh yeah, I forgot. Give us your breakdown on Warren Slaney, JG. Give us your real absolute truth on how you feel, about his whole situation.
Right, Warren is a complex thing because I know it's going to be funny what I'm saying,
Yeah.
in a sound way, yeah. I've got to be truthful.
Yeah.
And no one would say this about Warren, yeah. I felt sorry for Warren, yeah, because when he got with me, and you know this, yeah, when we met up, we never kept away from each other, yeah, and he never had a fight with me, did he?
No,
so what I tried, remember I was telling you about the human evolution, where if someone says things, yeah, and you know it's lies, or you do something, yeah. So what I was trying to say to Warren, you're letting people win, yeah. If you think someone's done bad to you, what he's done is he's took that element and he's took it in jail. Now what you do is if you
got emotional stuff from
what it is psychological warfare, yeah. He wasn't good on that. Because I was with Warren, meaning, I'm going to big him up in a minute, so I'm not having to go at Warren. I'm telling you the truth.
Exactly
what I'm telling you is truth is whatever happened on his charge, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't know. I know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't get involved.
Yeah.
But what he's done is he thought, in his head. He's done his wrong.
Yeah.
So what he's done is when he's come in on the old prison.
Yeah.
So he's carried that in with him. So when he's come in, he's still with people around him. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
Where he's taken that into the prison. So in his head, he's lost control. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what he should have done, and I did. But I did, if I had to fucking hurt someone, I would.
Yeah.
But if you come in and you did what Warren done, you're doing 10, 20 years over, that can happen, but psychologically, he's going mental.
Yeah.
Because he never had that off his mind every day.
What they did to him.
And he went in the unit, you know when you go in the unit, he never spoke to someone for 5 years.
I know.
And when the screws come in, he read it before. There used to be a little, I've been in strict cells. But he was in a little cell with a little step, and all he done all day was that, and talk to people outside. Yeah. But what you got to understand is, because Warren's not a big frame, but his heart's big in his frame. Yeah. But Warren used to do things. He used to go out when I'm there. He'd go 1, 2, and I'd go. I'd go. You all right, Warren? Because you know what I'm like. Because I'd say like funny things sometimes. I said it anyway, and then he'd eat sweets. Because he was in block that long, in the unit.
Yeah.
He was in the unit.
Yeah.
He starts sweating as soon as he has a sweet.
Yeah.
And I thought, he went, John, you don't went, no, but I do that now. Because when you eat for years, your sugar levels, everything goes west. Because when I eat, when I was in there, when I eat chicken steak and all that, my normal weight is always 18-10, 18 stone 10. Yeah. But I train where you can lift dead weight above your head. Because you've got them lovely weights, loads of shit in it. But anyway, Warren, he had a heart
of a lion.
Yeah. The only thing I tried, he was a warrior. Yeah. The only thing I tried to do with Warren was because he could walk up to you if he didn't know you, and he'd chin you. Not you. No, anyone there. He'd go like that. I'm not mentioning a name. I knew a big name in there and we was close, And me and Warren were sat next to each other, And because of what happened outside, he's staring at the kid. Yeah. This kid is good as gold. Yeah. I said, Warren,
when he gets something in
but I said, sack all that. And you know what? I'm not saying I had an influence on Warren.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is now is...
Very few people you listen to.
Was there many fights here when he was with me?
No,
and I'll tell you...
because you told him, you said, well, don't get yourself...
Yeah, and you know what I'm proud of? Yeah, I know it sounds mad. Yeah. When I left the jail after 8 whatever years, long line, he went to a kid from Manchester, because I seen the kid a couple of years later from Manchester, and he said, Warren, come to see him. And he went, my heart's broken, John's gone. He went, I'm lost.
Yeah.
And you know what? Because in there, People don't understand how close you can get, can you?
No, but he did have it down. It's very rare that he gets close to someone.
People hear him fighting and all that, but you got to look at his warmth.
Yeah, it's hard to get that. I spent quite.
He had a lovely thing about him.
Oh, JG,
he had a good thing about him. He was a Leicester kid, wasn't he?
Yeah,
when I first met him, I said, "You're Cockney," because he knew I'm Manchester. He come to me.
He lived in London a little bit.
No, because he come to me, Warren. I was on the road and he went, "Oh, you John," and he does really not does that, do he?
No.
But anyway, go on. I love Warren.
All right, let's run through because we're going to have to do another part 2. We're going to have to do a part 2 to this. But answer these.
This is a bit long, now. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
John, in jail, your top scousers. Who would you say? Who on the main stage was like fit and strong, had influence and what's?
Well, I was close to a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was ever gonna say, the Salford was the same. A lot was the same.
Yeah.
But if I could ever say like there was family members,
yeah,
would be the Scousers with me.
Right.
Because we was close. We was close.
Yeah.
Now the firm I was close with, I'm not mentioning the firm.
No.
They got my family in cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, like that rave scene.
Yeah.
They used to put them up at the clubs, news by. You know, my daughters and that.
Yeah.
They was only young.
Yeah.
These are terrific people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Anfield boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have seen one day. There's about 60 of them, all the Anfield lads. Yeah. Look, I don't get involved in politics or whatever. Yeah. And I tell you what, there was a couple there, family of them, the best people on earth. And I'll tell you something, someone who's linked to the family, if you ever want to grow up and you want to like think, I won't mind being him. Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah, he's proper. I'm not mentioning no names, yeah? The Scousers were good lads. Yeah? It's like anything, isn't there? There's good and bad in everyone, isn't there?
Yeah.
But I was close with the Scousers. Because when they had trouble, even with, say, another firm, they used to say, well, John's a bit, he's close with the Scousers. Because there's like family to me, Scousers. You know, where...
Give me 2 that you thought was...
Oh, I'm not mentioning no names.
In jail.
Oh, who I can't give permission to.
Yeah.
Well, Andy Shack.
Andy Shack.
Can have a good... Andy Shack's proper.
Yeah. Fit as well. Yeah.
I don't like mentioning names. I know that's permission.
Prison, John. You talked to him in prison.
Yeah, no, but...
You met many people in prison. You mentioned prison.
Most of the Scouts
crimes and all that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
You're just saying he was all right. And I'm just going through the cities quickly because I can't ask you all the questions.
Yeah, well, Andy Shack was a good lad.
Andy Shack. Top Geordies.
Well, I don't want to mention his name. I used to talk to him a lot. He was a good lad. His first name was begin with A. He was a biggish lad.
You're not talking actually.
No, I'm not going into names. No.
All right, go on.
Yeah.
I said it, not him. Where else? Leeds, Birmingham, favourites.
Oh, Birmingham. I had a kid with me. Yeah. He was winning one of them gangs.
Yeah.
He was a young lad.
Yeah.
When I mean young, 20 odd.
Yeah.
So someone's gone from our neighbourhood in Moss Side.
Yeah.
He was close to him in other jail, yeah? It's our family, yeah? Not mentioning names, yeah? The proper, everyone knows him, yeah? He's gone, when you get there, our family's there, Johnny Gray, yeah? So he's come looking for me in the jail. But he's thinking of an older person. Yeah? I'm not saying I'm not an older person, but I'm on the run, I'm training, he's looking, thinking, and they're all going, he's going, where's John Gray? And everyone's blanking him. And he said, on the 3rd day, someone's gone there, he was there, the runner's coming, he said, fucking hell, John, I thought someone come. Yeah? Because we was fucking, I'm not being funny, if you ask any of us, yeah? I want to say a great word to Spencer as well, Manchester lad. I used to train with Spencer. Anyway, shush, yeah. So, so he's come to me, this kid, a Birmingham kid, yeah? Fucking warrior, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, something's happened, yeah? All good, yeah? And I go and walk, and I always have to go and have a word on my own, mate. Yeah. Fucking hell, he's behind me. Remember, he's one of them. Have you heard of them Birmingham firm? Don't mention him, yeah. But he's in one of them. I tell you what they've done as well. Every one of them gang members looked after him. Yeah. You know when they say you don't?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. He had everything.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what. Should have seen the pictures, mate.
Yeah.
Had everything. He was a great kid. Birmingham lads. He's thinking there, that China's his China.
Oh, poor old China.
I know, poor old.
Oh, poor old China and dying here.
Give him
They're
his
still
due.
rotting away in there.
Yeah, he's happening though, isn't it?
No, he's West. He's with
Dying it.
Yeah, dying with one hand.
Oh, yeah.
Casper's money.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, John, what else was I going to ask you? Yeah, Roy Shaw. I was got my other director.
Well, no,
talk
Nottingham people's good.
Give me something. Tell me, since you've been
How
out,
long we doing?
we got you now. Because times I'm going to have to do a part
Fucking,
two.
I'm going
at
to
some
run about
stage.
2 hours.
We're
You
gonna
had
have
to
do a
drive
part
miles
two.
and finish work
Since
after.
you've been out and had to adapt to life.
I am proper pro-social. I've not come across. I'm proper. I'm legal and working.
I know you are. We're getting around to that now.
Yeah.
Since you've come
No, we'll
out,
do that later, another time.
John, I mean the kids and the charities and what you've seen by some of the behaviours of the kids since you left and done all that time in jail, you served that, and what have you come out and seen and the adaptation and getting used to life, the charities that you're involved in,
let me
working with the kids and some things you can see from the kids that you that are not, you just don't.
Well, let me mention some people first, yeah, and even the footballers, Chris Trippier's, yeah.
Yeah.
They helped out the footballers, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of snooker players, yeah. They put in. We done it in a naive way, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my family members
Yeah.
is Steve Skinskis,
Yeah.
who's in with me,
Yeah.
don't let him hit you on the jaw, mate. You'll never fucking see the time of day. Listen, if he hits you, your granddad will feel it in fucking Barbados. I heard that. You know what that saying? You know where that saying comes from?
Yeah,
when we was brought up, he's young, my dad used to watch black and white films.
Yeah, so did I, John.
But we always watched, and the family I'm with, their family was like, I'm not. The family was like far travellers. So they used to like do a bit together, because I was on that the other day, them silky things. I don't like them, the horses, But we was brought up like, have you ever heard of John L. Sullivan? He was the heavyweight champion of fire. But his saying we used to go, right, when we do, shook the hand, what shook the world.
Yeah.
So then, Dempsey.
Yeah, Gary.
No.
John.
No, is it John?
John D. Dempsey. John
No,
Dempsey.
Dempsey,
I know what you're talking. Boxer again.
Yeah, but he come from the depression. Yeah, and he fought. Yeah, so we're being brought up on that. Rocky Marciano, one of the greatest, Sugar Ray Robinson. You know Sugar Ray Robinson?
Yeah.
People, if you have a fight, you can't start warming up.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson, my opinion, had a fight every day.
Yeah.
Then he'd have a fight. The Mexicans, I like the Mexican style when I grew up, is you'll have 100 fights, and then you might get a bit of bread and water.
Oh, fuck.
You're not fucking got things up
try hard,
you haven't got, you're not Western, you're not
different.
You're not fucking, people think, they've had it hard.
Yeah.
They've not had it hard.
All right, John. So the charities and the kids of today, because you do a lot of boxing.
That's why I like Tyson Fury as well.
Yeah.
He leans on and wins him when he done Klitschko. I was the only one to win money off that. I knew what Tyson would do to him. Remember Klitschko?
Yeah, you
when Pete was the coach. I tell you what.
When Peter was in his corner.
Yeah, he was in his corner.
What about Peter Fury, John?
Yeah. Peter Fury. I'm not mentioning nothing about Peter Fury. But I'll tell you something now. He's a gentleman.
All right.
Yeah, he's proper Peter. If anyone was born
Who
with
was
brains,
the greatest fighter of all time?
No, let me tell you
Boxer.
something. Yeah, I got 4-1 on the landing.
Yeah.
I bet everyone's going, no, Klitschko, I fucking cleaned up. Yeah. I think he was going on about the ring that's a small in it or whatever, But I know the score. I know what Tyson can do. Yeah. But they do their thing, we do our thing, but...
Who was the greatest boxer
and I
of
don't
all
want to say
time?
something as well.
What?
The Furies of Burns and that, they're good people, them.
Are they?
Yeah, they're proper, mate.
All right.
My family do a bit of horses with it. I hope they don't mind me mentioning them.
All right,
they're good people.
We've got a good part.
You in that.
Who was the greatest boxer of all time?
Who I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, that's a big one,
I'm
isn't it?
just going to ask, we've got to do snapping ones, John.
Oh, wait, that's
We're going to have to do a part 2 now.
of all time.
Yeah, but heavyweight or middleweight, whatever.
I'm going to say something, because it was my time.
Yeah.
Is Mike Tyson.
Right. Yeah.
He even come to England to a kid I know, in Lincoln, because they done pigeons. He was a gentleman when he come to England.
All right, so...
I watched Mike Tyson when he first started.
Yeah, all right.
I watched him through.
Funnest thing...
I like the old boxes though.
Give me the funniest thing.
Do you know what I like? Rocky Graciano.
Yeah, I didn't really see
No,
much of
have a look at, no, it's called a film called Someone Up There Likes Me, yeah?
Yeah.
All his mates got the Aleki chair, yeah?
Yeah.
And he went boxing.
What was the funniest thing you ever saw in prison? And what's the best way to deal with bullies?
Oh, yeah. You very
Come on,
rarely,
Johnny.
get bullies. I'm going to tell you a story I shouldn't tell, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's not the one you think, yeah?
No, tell me.
No, what happened is this one, yeah? And I found it funny. Someone was bullying, yeah? Yeah? And he's been talking shite about this other firm, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're in a workshop, but when we first went in this prison, all the boys were in this big workshop, yeah? Me and Warren and all that we went on strikes when we got slung out there. Wow. We've all ended up in there, yeah? You know, Murdoch and all that, I met them all in there, yeah? And A and all that. So there's a load of us. We playing cards all day. And as you come in, you get a Scooby, he goes up the stairs and he just sits there reading, yeah? So the boys will come to me, because what it is, I'm not saying they're bothered about me, but it's respect.
Yeah.
Because if something else might be happening, so you have to ask, can we do something? Yeah? So he come to me, he said, John, we were going to do something in a minute, is it okay kind of thing, yeah? Not asking me permission, just making sure nothing else is happening. But out of respect for me as well. So I went, why, what's going on? He said, well, he's been chatting shit about us outside. He's in here now, he's doing 25, 35, he's come in, yeah? Yeah, and he started his bullying, didn't he? So I went, yeah, get on with it. You know when you hear that bullying? Yeah. Fucking hell, mate. I know it sounds bad what I'm going to say, yeah? They put a 90 on him, yeah? A woman's 90. Because years ago in Long Line, they used to do the laundry, and your women's prisons used to get their gear washed. But it all got stopped. So people, now and again, you get 90s in, you know that. So all the lads signed it. Fucking hell, this kid's put the 90 on. I know it's deep, but bullies.
It's funny though.
And they put it on him, and you should see him running round. I'm not being funny.
The bully went.
Oh, mate.
Never saw him again.
Well, that's what you got. No,
he walked up to him.
No, but that's what you got to remember in life is words can carry.
Yeah.
So if he's chatting shit about them boys, and then they meet up. Because I'll tell you something as well as I help.
That bit story. The other one. Yeah,
no, I help civilians, and what you got to remember is, you know, life. Things can change like that. I just said, didn't I? Yeah. So you might think, oh, I'm safe. I'm this. I can chat this. I can chat that. Then next thing you know, you're in there.
Yeah. All right, it's gone on too long, but don't matter. We'll do a part 2, John.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
It's been a
final message. Of course, it's always a pleasure to see you, big man. Listen, so a final message then to the kids. Some of the things, like a bit of advice. You got the boxing, you got the things, you got the.
What I'm doing at the moment, is what in life is you can scream, it gets you nowhere. Yeah. So I've done like 3 years psychology. I'm trying at the moment to go to university or wherever to finish this psychology degree off. And what we want to do is we've got people in the moment where we might be getting funding. We're going to build it up. I've got a few links. Who are in the know. And what we're looking at, and it's is long-termers 3 years before they're getting out, or 5, you can do a degree or work, and they can go and work in the private sector, like psychiatrists. I know that's hard, psychologists, probation officers, artists, writers, sportsmen. I'm a level 3 sports, level 3 cooking, top business studies, psychology, but when I come out, no one will give me a job. So I got a link and I'm a manager now, But what I mean is, so I know how it is, and then if you come out, mate, you got nowhere to live, and you got no job. You're going to create victims, aren't you? Because what are you going to do? Most of the people are going to go think, I've got to go and earn money. So if we do this, and God bless the geezer who's passed away, the warrior, we're gonna stop victims, but it's not easy because and you know the good thing about it as well is, and you know, I'm not saying everyone loves everyone, I'm not saying that, but if we go in these places, say you was in there and I went to you and said, look, you've got 3 years left of your sentence, I've done it, get education, but the prison has to approve it, and we've got a link where I'm not just saying, I'm not having to go to probation officer or anything like that.
Yeah.
But they've not been in them circumstances.
They're not doing enough. It's
Remember
hard.
A psychiatrist come to me in there,
Yeah,
yeah, and they didn't know what they was on about. A psychologist for years. I'm going to tell you something in life, yeah. If someone comes to you, say a psychiatrist comes to you, yeah, and goes, yeah, mate, you're off your head, yeah, you're going to blank him, aren't you?
Yeah.
But if you go to him for help,
Yeah.
that's what you've got to do. You've got to go to them, but you've got to be ready when to go to them.
Yeah.
To psychologists, to work and that. Because when you come out, mate, you're on strict things.
Yeah.
And all we try to do is, you know why I'm mostly doing it? Yeah, for the lads in jail. Because I you know what? I've got the highest much respect for him.
Yeah.
I was in there 17 years with him, and you know what? They're probably the greatest people you'll ever meet. But the next thing, or the equal thing, is to stop victims. I was working up in Yorkshire, I'm going to leave you on this,
Yeah.
There was like 20, 30 on bikes, from 14 to 18,
Yeah.
They went up to a kid, a 3-year-old
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
bunny, you know, like blonde hair,
Yeah.
on a bike, took a bike. Getting kids putting knives to the throat and doing is it that Snapchat?
Yeah.
You can slag us or whatever you want.
Yeah,
where's the elders? Where's that allowed?
Yeah.
Why ain't the elders coming in instead of saying,
Our standards have
but
John.
where's the elders to go in and say, you do that to kids, you're on it. Whoever does that, your life, because that will catch up on you.
Yeah.
If you, a 3-year-old kid, the dad's a civilian.
Yeah.
You know what's going to start happening?
Gotcha.
People coming back from the army, vets, and other people who are not working. You got 3,000. I know. I'm not telling this. You probably got, because you hear things. You got 3,000 houses, 1,000. They'll give £100 each. Clear that element.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't want to go that way. But where's the older ones in the neighbourhood saying that's wrong?
It's true, John.
Hey, under 10-year-olds putting knives to
I
the
can't-
throat.
I can't
Listen,
believe what happened.
I know for a fact because the people talk to me.
Yeah.
The parents.
Yeah.
It happened. I talked to the kids.
Yeah.
But listen, I love you,
That would be going into part 2. I did the best I can. I swear next time I'm going to get a little bit more out of him. Big love to you.
Hey, get that in your head.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Hey, I love you, yeah, mate.
I'm the first person he shared
Yeah.
that his life sentence with, all right? God bless you all. This will be going up today. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Bet on Mexico? I'm going for England.
I went
to win on
£400
penalties.
on Mexico to win, but I thought there was 2.5 to 1. But it's gone down 30 to 8. I don't bet. I don't gamble.
Yeah, no, do I.
But because of the altitude,
Yeah.
and they're at home, Mexico, and all the, I think all the favours in them. And no disrespect to England, I don't think they're firing all cylinders.
I believe we win tonight.
I think
England wins
I
tonight.
think it's 3-0 Mexico.
3-0.
3-1. 3-1. Mexico.
Have a great day, John. See you soon. Love you all. This is going up straight
Good
away.
luck to everyone.